On, and we are starting it now. Yeah, Team Druid. Chris is the one that's Necromancer down there.
Yeah, I'm a Necro.
I actually like, I'm playing Necromancer in Diablo 2. And I fired some up this week because
Did you? In preparation?
That Diablo 2.
You had to get your fix. You got a little fix, and then you're like, I gotta
well, it's funny because it's so much clunkier too, man. And you die and you leave your corpse behind, and you can only equip the 4 portions. I'm like, fuck, this is such a pain in the ass. Well, the bad part is I was my save for my single player. This is our welcome to our Diablo 2 podcast. Was right before the Act 2 boss, Duriel, which is a huge difficulty spike in that game. Like, it's fucking rough. Yeah. So I was having a...
Oh, I remember you telling me about this too, because that's like one of the weaknesses of the Necromancer.
If you die, you lose all your dudes, so you have to pain in the ass, you have to go back. Yeah. You can't just summon them anywhere, you have to have bodies. You have to leave the town, fight random scrubs, get your dudes again.
Army.
Yeah, get your army again, and then go back to the... It's such a... it's so tedious. I was like, this is... What am I doing?
Yep. Game design from 20 years ago. It's
I mean, I still Diablo 2 is such a great game, but man, it can be tedious. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Eric Watson here, freelance writer, player of games, writer of words, recorder of videos, and tabletop role-playing aficionado. Welcome to our Diablo 2 podcast, our weekly live stream Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition online role-playing adventures. I'm joined always by my wonderful friends, Chris playing Valravn, the Eladrin Bard of Eloquence.
Hello.
Skip down a few. Raymond playing Edmund, the human alchemist artificer.
Hello.
Whom I, by the way, said is leveling up, and he said, "Oh shit!" Immediately grabbed his book, so that's why he's pouring over that.
It's a good sign.
Heather will be joining us soon, playing Frey, the halfling barbarian of the beast. We also don't believe have Rochelle playing Celeste, the half orc sun soul monk, and Reese playing Thimbleweed, the Thri-Kreen Swarmkeeper Ranger. We stream our sessions live on YouTube every Friday. Watch all of our stream sessions here on the channel. You can read weekly session recaps at roguewatson.com and watch my behind the scenes, no players allowed live series, Crafting Icewind Dale, every Monday and Thursday. Then over to our live post-session discussion, Frostside Chat, after our show tonight. You can also listen to all these live D&D shows with the Rogue Watson podcast, available wherever you get your podcasts. You can follow me on Twitter at Rogue Watson and join our official Discord server with invite link in the description below. If you would like to support the channel, please check out patreon.com/RogueWatson. Patrons get exclusive access to private videos, custom 5e content, and participate in monthly DM roundtables and private Patreon D&D game. Shoutouts to new patrons this week. Nathan. For our campaign, we use Roll20.net. For video chat, we use Discord. And for streaming, I use Open Broadcaster software with Streamlabs. Our music is by Kevin MacLeod, and amazing original character art was done by Jimmy McClure. And I apologize for not doing a crafting Icewind Dale on Thursday. My oldest won an award at school. They only nominated 3 people from our whole school to get this citywide award. So they did a whole big old luncheon and everything, and we got to attend for that. So it was all very fun, but I did not do the crafting stream on Thursday this week because and I usually won't give updates on YouTube for that. That's why you need to be on the Discord. I will give scheduling updates through the Discord announcements for that. Previously on Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden, after seeing startling premonitions of a Nothic ambush in the Tower of Divination, our heroes prepared for a big fight. Thimbleweed's enhanced strength held the door, but eventually the creatures broke free, prompting Frey to stride outside and fight them head-on. But they were many, and their constant psychic attacks forced the barbarian to pull back. Meanwhile, the others began testing the magical planets and moons, setting off various spells. Valravn took to the air, Velen gained stony skin, and the sun began to build heat. As more Nothics poured inside, Frey retreated upstairs, away from the burning sun, which did eventually explode into a fireball. The others soon followed her retreat, eventually leaving Velen and Valravn behind. Due to a mishap with a scroll, Valravn summoned a unicorn instead of teleporting, but the distraction worked, and Edmund was able to teleport Velen to safety as Valravn flew away from the chaos below. Through a trap door at the top of the tower, the marshals found a green slod with a telescope. She was wary but not unfriendly. After Valravn smoothed things over and explained where they had come from, she excitedly let them use her telescope to find her old spellbook, which had been lost in the crash. The spellbook contained her piece of the rite the party needed. Valravn tried at first, but grew concerned over the magic of the telescope. Edmund was more successful, finding the book near a still intact store not too far away, as well as locating several other points of interest. From the telescope, they also spotted Avarice and an army of armed humans striding down the icy causeway and entering the city. Before they have a chance to explore any of these new sights, the party bid farewell to the leaving Slod and hunkered down for a long rest and a level up.
Indeed.
Flip sound. Yeah, level 14. We're getting up there.
Yeah, we are.
Bastards.
I dare you to kill us now.
I mean, balance is such a hard thing to do at these levels. Holy crap. It's a thin line to go from like challenging but not frustrating and
right.
make any fight challenging, yeah. Alright, Valravn, tell me about level 14.
Level 14, I get a two things. One, I have to actually in the character master, but I'll read it from 5e tools. Is infectious inspiration. When I successfully inspire someone, the power of my eloquence can now spread to someone else. So when a creature within 60 feet of me adds a bardic inspiration to its check, attack, roll, or saving throw and succeeds, I can use my reaction to encourage a different creature that can hear me within 60 feet and give it the same bardic inspiration die without expending any additional ones. So I basically just get to, if someone fails the bardic inspiration now, they get to keep it. If they succeed on it, I get to give it to somebody else. So,
Gosh.
bardic inspiration for everybody all the time. Why not?
I'm trying to remember a point at which you ever like legitimately ran out, though. I mean, to where you're like, I mean, I guess it's happened, but I feel like you getting them back on a short rest was the big like, oh, I can just kind of use these.
Yeah, although I do in some fights like not do it. I could do it, but I've got two left, and I'm like, I'm gonna hang on to them. I'm not gonna hang on to them. Well, I guess the 10-minute duration is the only thing, the reason why you like hang on to them. If you don't think you're gonna take a short rest before your next fight.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's that. And then there is magical secrets, additional magical secrets. I can choose 2 additional spells from any class, including this one, that go in my bard spell list. And I chose 2 spells, a level 5 wizard spell called Telepathic Bond. I don't know how I'm going to flavor that. Like, people are communicating through the pages of his book or something. But I essentially, at the beginning of basically every day, every short rest, I don't know. Actually, I don't know what the duration is on this. I can link all of us together so we can all telepathically talk to each other.
Is it called Rari's Telepathic Bond?
It is,
okay,
yes.
Okay. Telepathic link up to 8 willing creatures of your choice within range. Psychic link each creature, all the others for the duration.
So it only lasts for an hour, but it's a ritual spell. So it's the same. It's similar to Detect Magic, where I can just kind of do it as we're walking around.
Wow, that's like the ultimate heist spell.
Yeah,
You've
right.
Just all gained a little ear piece to talk to each other.
Exactly. It's a wizard only spell, but getting into the magical secrets. Yep.
Okay. And so as long as they're all in range when you cast it, then the range doesn't matter. It's just an hour.
Yep. And yeah, over any distance, though it can't extend to other planes of existence. So there's that.
Okay.
Yep. And then
I didn't know ritual spells even got that high. That's interesting.
Yeah, exactly. A 7th level wizard spell and druid spell. He is going to utilize a tornado as metaphor. When he casts
a book-nado, like
yeah,
Deckard
exactly.
Cain in Heroes of the Storm, or
right.
Lore-nado, I think is what he calls it.
Lore-nado, yeah, exactly. Yeah. When he casts Whirlwind, which basically summons a tornado that like scoops people up and moves them around and damages them.
Okay.
Yep.
Not what I expected, but
right. Yep.
So do you have a 7th level spell slot now?
I do. I have one. I had one last level too.
Oh, okay.
I forgot what I used it on, but I didn't end up using my actual 7th level spell then. That was the one I was getting all the rubies for.
Oh, right.
I ended up using it for something else during the actual fights, but yeah. So now I got 2 level 7 options, but only 1 spell slot.
The range is 300 feet. Good.
Yeah. So yeah, I summon a tornado. It's 20 feet diameter. And it sucks up anyone that's in its space, and then I can move it on my turn as an action, and it can suck up everyone in a line as it moves.
So is this literally like books flipping around, or is it just
your
very voice is
as
thundered
it's literally I know this is a very deep movie cut that nobody's gonna get, but there's a Coen Brothers movie called there's a Coen Brothers movie called A Simple Man. I think A Simple Man is what it's called. But the primary metaphor in that movie for God's wrath on this Jewish guy is a tornado that's like coming into town. So it's literally him writing a tornado into the story as a metaphor for something.
So this is more
legit,
like
it's a legit tornado, but
Stranger Than Fiction. Is that the movie where like things come true?
Yes, exactly. Okay. Yeah, like Robin's writing about the tornado in his book, and it just it happens.
Okay.
That's right.
Very well.
Yep.
You should call it ... and suddenly a tornado.
And suddenly a tornado. Yeah. I mean that's basically what convenient brain aneurysm is. It's like ... and then he had a convenient brain aneurysm. Yeah, and that's it.
It is a lot of things.
It is. I will roll for hit points. I will take the average.
I remember last time we all did really well on hit points.
Yep.
Rolled a 1. Average is 5.
Yeah. Building your character. Okay. I think it's... Yep. That's it for me. My new total is 105. I broke the 100 barrier.
Hey, that's pretty
3 digits now.
Yeah. When the squishiest one gets to 100 hit points, man.
Thank you, Jason. A serious man.
Serious
not a man. Yeah.
There you go. Well, Ray, I'm afraid we can't stall much more for you. So,
you sure?
Have you been able to do
Heather hasn't shown up yet, so you're next.
All right. Let's see. Where's the character? So launch level plus character minutes. Okay.
Where's our rogue dip, sir? It's never too late to go rogue.
It is too late. All right. So at level 14, I get Magic Item Savant, which is a little power up of a previous skill I've got, but basically this lets me attune to up to 5 magic items at once.
Oh shit.
What?
You ignore all class, race, spell, and level requirements on attuning to or using a magic item.
Wow.
Wait, now
I almost feel like this is like somebody like a 10-year-old's like designing a class, like, and I can attune to 5 items. Like what?
Wow.
But that is what he gets at level 14. My number of infusions known comes up to 10. Not that I've been using that many, because you gotta attune and stuff like that. I guess I could give it to other people, but I haven't really been doing much of that.
Right.
Sorry.
You're gonna go back over.
We're all about to learn that you can make magic items, and you haven't been giving them to us.
No, hold on. Let me take that back. I know 10 infusions, but I can only make 5 items.
Okay.
So that's bumped up from 8 to 10, and then from 4 to 5. So I can only have 5 items, and then me being selfish, I just use them all.
Just use the items I made.
Number of cantrips known goes from 3 to 4. All my spell slots are still the same, but because the Artificer spell list is based on level, I now have another one. Intelligence modifier plus half level. So I can know up to 12 spells now.
Wow.
And I'm frantically looking through my spell list, so that's what I'm looking at right now.
What spell?
But I can either surprise you or let you know a little bit later.
Do you know which infusion, because this is your long rest time, that you'd want to attune to that 5th slot? You want a reminder of which ones, or do you probably have it somewhere?
Yeah, so I have the Homunculus. I have Enhanced Defense, which gives me a +1 AC. I have the Winged Boots. I did make the Gauntlet Ogre Strength, but I did not attune to it. I could, but then I just found this cool item Actually, there's a lot of cool items, but which one? I could either do the ogre strength again, or here's one. I can't decide if I want this yet. The helm of awareness. I need a helmet firstly, but while wearing this helmet, I have an advantage on initiative rolls.
But you're current. So I was going to remind you which items you're attuned to currently. Which the winged boots.
Right. The wand of the war mage, the prototype arm, and the Vasavikin's crown.
Yes.
Oh, so I am wearing a crown.
They are wearing a helmet. Yeah.
Good point. Good point. Well, that takes back what I was gonna do. Any chance there's a suit of armor around here that I could use?
Suit of armor.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool if I could make something with it.
What kind of armor would you need?
It would just be a plain suit of armor, but I can turn it into arcane propulsion armor.
Like Iron Man?
Yeah, it lets you shoot the gauntlet out, and then it comes back to you.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, that is pretty cool.
A rocket fist.
Yeah. But I don't think I'd be able to use my beam cannon when I have that on.
Yeah, you're getting a little complicated. I feel like you need a paper doll system where you need like slots for your equipment.
I know. Well,
usually doesn't come up.
I might see what magic items we have in our inventory that we're not using.
Well, Lynn's got some. I mean, if you want to steal from her.
No, I'm not going to steal from her.
Those things we gave you, or need those back?
Yeah, we're gonna need those back.
Those were just on loan.
Edmund's just figured out how to use a bunch of shit.
I totally forgot. You have a new item we need to identify, which is the actual nether wand that you crafted during the big plant battle, like 2 sessions ago. It is a magic item.
Oh yeah. Do we have to tune to that?
Well, I will show it to you.
Yeah, let's see.
The nether wand.
The nether wand does require attunement. While holding this wand, you gain +2 bonus to spell attack rolls. In addition, you ignore half cover when making a spell attack. The wand holds up to 6 charges and regains 1d4 +2 charges after a long rest. While holding the wand, you can take an action and spend 2 charges to cast Wither and Bloom at 2nd level, or you can spend 4 charges to cast Blight. Additional charges can be spent to increase the level of Wither and Bloom up to 4th level for 4 charges. Which Blight you've seen before. Valen has used it. It just does a bunch of single target damage and deals a shit ton of damage to plants. And then Wither and Bloom is kind of an AoE damage spell that can also heal people.
Now, I have the wand of the war mage already built into my prototype arm. I don't know how many wands you're gonna let me hold.
So, well, I kind of designed
like a clicking thing.
Well, I'll be honest, Ray. I kind of designed this as a replacement for that one because it's literally a better modifier. It's a +2 instead of a +1.
Oh, that's true. +2.
Yeah. So I was literally thinking like he's already got a +1 wand of the war mage. So why don't I just make this a +2 and give it some extra abilities?
There you go.
How kind of you.
Now I'm like he's just like slotting in, like the thing opens up.
He just clicks it out. Yeah, it's all like smoking.
That would be pretty cool.
Puts this other one in there.
Well, I'm glad you said that because I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
So, what did the wand of the war mage even do? It's just a +1.
It's a +1 to spell attack rolls.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, so it would be a replacement. All right.
Yep.
Cool. Well, I will scratch.
Yes, like a multicolor pen, exactly, James.
The little one clicks.
You just click it, you turn it and click it.
That'd be awesome. Just all these different like wands you've got in place. Click, click. Color coded.
Well, I am running out of clothing items I can wear, so I'll probably just go back to the gauntlet of ogre strength that I made earlier.
Is the 5th one?
He's trying to wear like gloves over gloves. I've got gloves on. I've got gauntlets over so many gloves.
Things, but I only have 2 hands.
I've got slippers and I've got boots that go over the slippers. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Keep it very warm in this environment.
Yeah, he wears layers. Yeah.
Got layers.
All right. Well, I'll let you know in a little bit, but let me go and do the roll for.
Yes.
Oh damn! All right.
Take that average.
Average.
It's not been a good one for hit points.
Nope.
Yeah, Wither and Bloom is each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere must make a con save, taking 2d6 necrotic damage. In addition, one creature of your choice in the area can spend and roll one of its unspent hit dice and regain hit points equal to the roll plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Oh.
You basically do some AoE damage, and also somebody in the area can kind of get a mini short rest.
Nice.
And then the wand lets you upcast that if you want.
Pretty
As a
cool.
reward for your sucking the life force out of the plants.
Are
That's
there
what-
plants in Icewind Dale?
There
The
were
ones we just
in
fought.
The magical, the ones we fought 2 sessions ago. So
But
gauntlets
we're
of
alive.
ogre strength. Yeah, and welcome Heather. We're still doing the level up. Ray can now attune to 5 items apparently.
That's my skill. And I didn't remember, so I'm looking at all the spells I want to do now.
All right, and circle back to you, or you
Wait,
can
me?
leave it as
What?
surprise.
Oh, right.
Yeah, circle back.
All right, Frey, are you prepared to level up?
Frey needs half a second more to get all the windows open on her computer.
Join us.
Take a swig of my coffee. It's missing
How'd I
a
do?
little sugar. It's missing some sugar, but it's okay.
I put mini scoops in there.
It's never enough, honey.
Never enough scoops.
You never do the full scoop. You always do half a scoop, thinking that.
Well, I used the
won't
small
notice.
spoons. I didn't know where the sugar scoop was.
We're getting
It's
a
in a
deep
sugar
insight into their,
container.
into their coffee making lifestyle.
I
folks.
appreciate the fact that he tries.
Yes. What a fucking diplomatic answer. We watch those cooking shows, and the worst thing somebody can say is like, "Well, it looks like you tried real hard."
really tried. You tried.
That's like just devastating comment
I
to make.
respect the effort.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you look like you had a lot of fun with this one. Face just crestfallen.
Alright, so at the 14th level,
Yeah.
I get a new path feature, which you guys might like. So I can call the hunt. The
Ooh.
beast within grows so powerful that I can spread its ferocity to others and gain resilience from them joining my hunt. When I enter my rage, I can choose a number of willing creatures that I can see within 30 feet of me equal to my constitution modifier, which is a minimum of 1 creature. And I believe my con modifier is currently a +4. I gain 5 temporary hit points for each creature that accepts this feature. And until the rage ends, the chosen creatures can each use the following benefit once on each of their turns. So when you hit a target with an attack roll and deal damage to it, you get to roll an extra d6 of damage to the already amount of damage you were doing.
Oh shit! You're gonna turn Celeste into a. You're gonna make her stronger.
I can make you all stronger.
Yeah, that's true. You can make a bunch of us stronger.
I can all give you that sweet d6. You just have to agree to join my hunt.
See, mechanically
Shackle
this is cool,
yourselves to me.
but in universe, we've seen Frey turn us into monsters before. So this may require a little bit of explanation.
Just scream at them until they obey you.
Yeah.
Just trust me, it'll be fine.
Join the hunt. Join the hunt.
Join us. This is different than the flesh-eating monster, though. Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Surely not a gateway to that.
No gateway drugs here. Alright, let's roll for those sweet hit points.
Not been a good night for hit. Wow.
That was
It
bad.
has really not been a good night for hit points.
Yep.
Alright, we're gonna
Yep.
take that sweet average.
Everybody needed the average tonight. I think I recall last level up was the opposite. Everybody was rolling really good for hit points.
Yeah.
Changes.
Also, it should not be what do you call it? Undeserved that you get 4 creatures, 20 temporary hit points every time you rage now.
5 creatures. My constitution modifier is a +5.
Oh, okay.
Plus
You get
5,
20.
wow.
You get 25 temp hit points every time you rage.
So long as you all accept my hunt.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's true.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. And I have 198 hit points. now.
What?
You still haven't quite lapped me yet.
He's
'Cause
over 100 now.
I just crossed over 100, so
Yeah.
you haven't quite lapped me yet, but you're getting there.
Jason
I
says,
know. If
just
only
what
I
Frey
had
needs
rolled
more
better.
hit points.
If only I'd rolled
Wow.
better. I could have gotten up to 14 plus my con modifier.
Yeah, I mean, a barbarian with a 20 con is just gonna have lousy hit points.
I have a lot of hit points. Yeah, it's a little ridiculous.
A lot of ridiculous.
Yep.
So yes, you may all join my hunt and get an extra d6 to at least one of your attacks.
One of your attack rolls? Yeah. That's
And it
pretty- that's
doesn't
pretty
say
good.
melee or range or anything else. As long
Okay.
as you roll an attack
Any attack?
roll and it hits.
Now, can you get 5 creatures, you said?
I can have up to 5 creatures join the hunt.
So can one of these creatures be a Pegasus? just asking for a friend.
Does it say humanoids or does it say creatures? As
Oh,
It
yeah.
just says creature.
long as the creature can accept
All right.
use a number of other willing creatures. As long as they're within 30 feet of you. That's
Mhm.
probably the bigger limiter, but you guys are
Oh,
almost
yeah,
always
it's true.
nearby.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Lord Marbury would definitely enter a
He would,
rage.
yeah.
Tally-ho!
Exactly.
Like it. All right. And I think we will wait on Reese Michelle's characters until we can check in
Yeah.
them about level ups.
Holy crap. All the number 1 seeded teams are out of the March Madness bracket. That's impressive. Sorry.
I do need all of you to give me
No.
Constitution saving throws
No.
after being in this area full of creepy magics and these far realm incursions happening around you, infecting this city.
Can I use a cantrip that I just learned right before you do that? It has to do with the saving throws. I've decided to learn. Let me see. How do I flavor this? Let's just say that part of my flash of genius has given me the ability to kind of preemptively add to saves with resistance. It's a cantrip. I can roll 1d4 for saving throw.
Yeah, it's a good use of it if you know you need to make a save coming up.
I
Yeah.
have to touch
Right.
myself every minute to keep it constant.
I have to touch myself every minute.
This is medicinal, I swear.
Resistance. I'll allow it. Sure, you can use a cantrip.
Stop being inappropriate, Bunzel.
I need this Constitution saving throws though.
No, I already told you no.
Constitution saving throws.
Come on, show
What is
off
this
that.
saving-
Show
Well-
off that massive con you've got.
It matters. What are we saving against here? Because some of us get like advantage on some throws depending on what we're saving against.
This would be considered a magic effect as well as a disease.
Oh boy.
So
I should have touched Valravn.
if you have those are words we thought we'd never hear.
Yeah.
But is this
Let's see if
before the long rest or after? The
Sure.
long
This is
rest?
after the long rest. After you
Well,
guys.
if it's disease, Celeste doesn't even feel it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to
I
know.
don't know about Thimbleweed. I don't know if his bug nature keeps him from getting.
Yeah, it is considered a magical disease, essentially. Yeah, all your long rest
Resilience
things.
again. Damn.
Mm.
And then I
What'd you
need
get?
to
Transformation. Oh yeah.
I need to craft some arrows.
Yeah, DM, you forgot that.
Those are the long rest stuff.
The Artificer's long rest is good. You got another 10 minutes
A
of
little more
stuff.
complicated.
And then my Ring of Animal Influence gains 1d3 charges, but I only used one, so I get it back.
Mm-hmm.
And then what was that?
You can cast Fear with that? Oh, targeting beasts. Okay.
And then all right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Flash of Genius on Valravn. And we'd be like, no, Valravn,
Oh.
touch yourself like this.
You have to massage the glands.
Yes.
Oh.
If you want to resist what's about to happen to us, you gotta touch yourself like this. So I make him a 17.
Okay, that's good.
And then
Ray's got a
let me-
19.
I've got.
I roll for Celeste.
Celeste,
Celeste, yeah.
I believe we determined
Is
is immune from disease,
That's all right.
but Thimbleweed
Is it-
might need a roll.
Does a Chama opening not recharge?
I think it might just have a straight up finite amount of uses,
Just a limited
Okay.
use, yeah.
like a medical kit
Alright.
for doors.
I've got.
Can you put us on a map then so I can get the long rest button for her?
Go.
Yes.
Oh, I guess I need to do that too, yeah. My spell
Well,
slots.
I think
Unfortunately,
you're
can't
on
help
this map.
Tumbleweed.
When I cast resistance, I touch myself.
That's what I was. That's pretty good.
Thank you, Tim Nix. Excellent. Who's got Thimble? Or was that Thimbleweed's 13?
Sorry, that was a 13. That was Tumbleweed's 13.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Celeste is definitively immune to disease and poison.
Immune to disease. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, assuming that 13 stays, I think Thimbleweed's the only one that actually fails this.
That makes sense.
Let's
You
see.
notice he
there
just gets a
something
little
inspiration?
more.
Should I use it?
Sure. Yeah, if he wants to do it, he probably would use inspiration.
Okay. Oh,
That's a worse roll though.
it's all right, Thimbleweed.
Only has a +3. Yeah. Not a gimme. You know that he just kind of looks a little clammier, sweatier. He doesn't have hair, so I can't describe any of that looking like it. And he also acts a little more irritable. And
I mean, Do
Ray,
we
I don't
even
know
notice things though?
if you if you can mark this somewhere on his sheet that he literally gains a new flaw, which is I don't trust anyone.
Oh.
Again though.
Yeah, I mean.
I mean,
All right.
How far off are we here?
Yeah, he's acting a little bit more paranoid and nervous than you remember.
again, he's been acting weird since he became a bug.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
It's
that'll
just
do it to
part of
anybody.
his evolution.
Yeah.
Part and parcel with the job, man.
That's right. Celeste is one with the antiseptics. Disease means nothing to her.
Then I have one other bit of bookkeeping that happens with after a long rest. All of you drank from the cup at the House of the Arcane, which gave you all the minor little cantrip abilities.
You're not gonna tell us there's a downside to that, are you?
There's a side effect to all of these things. And each one is different.
Oh.
Valravn, you initially imbibed I guess it was the same cup, but you all ended up with a different school of magic inside of it. So you had
Right.
necromancy, and so you now lose the ability to cast Chill Touch.
Oh, I do. Oh shit.
But you gain resistance to necrotic damage,
Oh.
and you are under the effects of the Death Ward spell
Nice.
for the next 8 hours.
Nice. Death Ward is good.
Is that the one where if you die, you don't die?
Yeah.
Okay, that's handy for me. that's yeah.
If you die, you don't die.
Yeah. So is the resistance also 8 hours?
Yes.
Okay.
So those two are a package deal. For the next 8 hours, you have resistance to necrotic damage, and you're under the effects of the Death Ward spell.
Oh, okay. So the spells weren't permanent. Bummer.
Yeah.
My chill touch. Bye.
Chill Touch. Yep. They kind of manifest this other way.
Don't worry, I'll do it for you.
Edmund,
Yeah.
you drank next. You had drank Evocation. You lose the ability to cast Dancing Lights. And after the long rest, after you craft all these things and you find out that you have lost the spell, suddenly sparks start flying out of you and electrocute everything in the air around you and your party. I would like you to roll 4d8, please.
I don't know. How that's a good thing.
What?
How is this a good thing?
It's not a good thing. Not all of them are good things. Everybody takes 19 lightning damage.
Okay, well, okay, here's what happens then. Nobody takes any damage, but Inspiring Leader doesn't go off.
How much is inspiring?
19. It's
Oh, is it
19
really
now.
19? That's funny. I'll allow
Good
it.
roll,
Yeah.
Raymond. Good
So
roll.
no one gets any hit points at this
I like to
long
think
rest.
that right in the middle of his speech, everybody's feeling motivated, and then sudden that shocks just
And then
split
just-
out. Yep.
Do I take damage myself?
Yes, it says everyone within 20 feet. You
Okay.
are in everyone. However, the other bit of good news is Celeste also ended up with the evocation, so
Oh no.
same effect
Damn
happens
it,
on
damn
her.
it all.
Frey, do you have Celeste? Would you like to do the honors?
Sure.
Roll a 4d8, please.
All
As
right.
both of them suddenly sparkle and electrocute everybody around them.
Is there not like a save from this?
No, it's just straight up like
It's
zap.
just zapping
I mean, we
damage.
got zapped the first time. You think we'd be on alert the second
You would
It,
time?
think
it
so,
happens
yeah.
basically simultaneously, but
It's like static electricity. It's
Yep.
just
Aha,
Ah.
14.
all right, everybody takes
Yeah.
14 lightning damage, and please do keep track of Celeste and Thimbleweed for these.
now.
I guess it's
are-
just that second
so
one is the one.
I gotta ask: are the tokens that are on this world map page? Are they the same tokens that are going to carry over into the
Yeah.
wherever we go? Okay.
Yeah.
So
That's
I
the
did
case
minus 14.
always of your tokens.
Okay.
I'm gonna put all of
I think
less stuff in
the
the temporary
Pegasus-
hit points section.
Oh right, the Pegasus. Yeah.
So, I'm putting all of the negatives for Celeste in the temporary hit point section, so that way when she levels up, we can just subtract it from that.
Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah.
Her level
Right.
up is actually pretty easy if we want to go ahead and do it. I was
Should I
looking
have
at it.
Does she not have any choices during it?
No, it's a single thing. Basically, she just gains proficiency in all her saving throws.
Really?
And then the other part of it is if she makes a saving throw and ends up failing it anyway, she can spend a key point and re-roll it and take the second result.
Hmm.
That's literally it for her 14.
We could take a vote. I don't mind it. I don't know if Thimbleweeds is more complicated.
I'm looking at Thimbleweeds. He
Yeah.
gets an ability that he didn't have, but I don't think there's any.
Choices
I don't think
to
there's
make.
any choices to make. So or any
Yeah.
new spells or anything. So
If,
Yeah,
if
that's
you
why I
guys
went
want,
ahead
I'm
and-
okay with it.
yeah.
Because it's simple and there's no like choice piece.
I forgot
to
about the
it.
hit point thing. That does make it awkward because of the long rest timing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, let's go ahead and level them up then, I think.
she gets an
Oh.
extra 5 feet of movement,
That's nice.
Yeah. so she'll have another extra 5 feet
Wow.
from her. So she'll be 65 feet now instead of 60 feet.
Raymond, do you want to do the character mancer on Thimbleweed?
Let's see.
Yeah, and that way they can be leveled up, and then we can subtract the... Because the 19 will still be... Just take away the
That-
temp, and then the 14
Yeah.
to the end of their hit
Yeah.
points.
Alright. Let me roll his hit points.
That's true, Nate. Thimbleweed grew paranoid, and then two of his friends just happened to blow up right next to him.
Poor guy.
Look at us, we continue to just roll shit for hit points tonight. This is incredible.
Yeah.
Like
just-
ones and twos, like... We have to take
So
the
with the-
average on all 5 PCs had to take the average tonight.
yeah.
I can't remember the last time that's had to happen.
Yeah.
With like two
Nobody.
levels going.
Nobody got above average. Yeah.
No, nobody got above average, yeah.
So Celeste's new hit points are 144.
Nice.
Thimbleweed's up to 139.
Nice.
So I guess at 14 he gains another favorite enemy.
So
And
you can have
another
two.
favorite enemy language.
But that's.
I think he takes a different kind of
Yeah. It's the
rangerness
other-
that might supersede some of that. It's all like optional shit.
I'll just keep clicking next.
That's probably a
Yeah,
safe
yeah.
bet.
It's the improved ranger that he's using,
Yeah.
so it's not going to be that.
It like wraps on top of this one.
Ranger Revise. That's what it's called. Look up.
Yeah,
what-
the
what-
Tasha's one that added all the optional features and things. Because that changes favorite
Yeah.
enemy into like just doing favored foe, and just instead of having to pre-select which one's your favorite against, you can just favor any foe you fight and just get a bonus.
Exactly. Yeah. See if I can see what. It may not be much different. Just because the favorite foe works differently with the hunter, it may not actually do anything else at level 14.
Hmm.
I just hit next on everything.
Yeah.
Belen had enchantment, so she loses the ability to cast friends. And I'm not kidding. It says that one person who doesn't like her now thinks better of her. So
Well, Haley just pointed at herself, so Frey,
I was gonna ask all of you if you want to help me decide who that should be, or if we just want to randomize it.
I mean,
Because
Valravn likes Valen fine. Doesn't have any problems with Valen.
that's probably true.
I mean,
I refuse to think better of her.
I doubt Celeste would think badly of Valen either. Thimbleweed might. I don't know. I don't know about
Is
Edmund
Frey
or
the only
Frey.
hater, or what do you think, Edmund?
I think only like I'm indifferent. I don't remember having a reason to hate her though.
Yeah.
I don't
I
necessarily
understand
hate her. She's
Oh,
just
now here comes
useless.
everybody's like, oh, she's okay, she's fine.
She's all right.
No, she's not fine. She's just useless.
All right, well, somebody has to now like her. It just says thinks better of her. So we can randomize it.
It's got to be Frey.
It kind of has to be
the
Frey.
only one who has like a
Specifically keeps
like
complaining.
an acute derisiveness of spellcasters. So it's
You're not
what
wrong.
else is like?
You're not
It's like
wrong.
Valen's fine.
All right, so
Because
Frey.
tally up the insults Frey had given her, it's more than everybody else.
That's true.
Exactly.
So Frey, however you want to flavor it, this magical effect literally makes you look at Valen in a slightly better light for whatever reason. Maybe you bonded during this rest, or
Well, did you get shorter? It's not so bad if you're shorter.
you have a
It's fine.
taste for fingers now.
Maybe she's a necromancer. Maybe they can bond over some like
Hey,
callousness
have
of
death.
yeah.
we
body
both have a
use.
thing for sashimi. It's fine.
That's right.
Thimbleweed had abjuration, so he loses blade ward, and it said he gains 10 temporary hit points.
Ah.
However, this really matters with all the different timing going off, because we've had damage go off, but we've also had your temp hit points come on, which wouldn't stack with his.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure how we do that. I think
you can keep the damage. I mean, you did the order, so we can keep the damage that was done.
Yeah.
And then just add 10 hit points on top of,
That's
he's got
true.
14 less total hit points right now. But then he's got 10 hit points. I don't know.
Mhm. Yeah, just put in 10.
you
10
go ahead
hits
and give him 10 hit points. Yeah, they're right. We'll just keep the current order.
Just keeps it easy. Don't overcomplicate.
Because yeah, you do have to question like in what order did these things all happen?
Frey.
Oh, y'all! I'm really afraid
Do you
of.
remember
the
which
smile
school?
that he has.
Do you remember which school you drank from?
Didn't she get like mage hand or something? I don't remember what she got.
You
he's really excited about this.
imbibed transmutation.
Oh, that's right, I did.
So you lose the ability to cast prestidigitation,
That's what it was. Yeah.
and you transform into a stoat.
Wait.
After all these things are like boom, and then bing, and then Valen looks nicer, and the explosives is going off. You all turn around and like trying to figure out what's going on, and instead of Frey, it's just a
little thing.
It's a little stoat right there.
Okay. Does she still have the mind of Frey? Can she respond to us?
Oh, that's a good question.
I mean, I guess otherwise she just run away like immediately.
Got a stoat. There it is. She's showing us on the webcam.
Yep. That's Frey now.
The target's game statistics, including mental ability scores, are replaced by the statistics of the chosen beast. It retains its alignment and personality.
Oh,
Okay.
so I'm a snappy stoat.
Now, how long does this last? 'Cause
Yeah,
Valravn
I'm your main damage taker here.
Yeah, Valravn's immediately concerned that the biggest meat wall between
It's
damage and
now a
him
stoat.
is now a tiny little ferret creature.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a good thing to worry about.
Yeah.
You are
I gotta
not
try to fix my
sure how
my
long.
webcam.
Right.
Oh god.
I turned it off, but I have to be able to see what I'm doing.
And then after all of that, the effects finally subside.
No, I want to stay a stoat.
No, you're still a stoat. Sorry, it's just all of the things I was procking off everybody stops happening once we go through everybody.
Seriously, how long am I a stoat?
So, I mean, you wait a minute or two and you're still a stoat.
Yeah. I'm not
This-
upset by this.
Well, Robin's theory, he has no evidence to back this up, but
Yeah.
that is that it's similar to a polymorph spell,
Yeah.
and he'll tell this to the stoat. Like perhaps when you are eliminated in your stoat form, as in your hit points go to 0.
Well, I'll let you roll a Arcana check, Valravn, since
Sure.
I don't think this is a spell that you've...
If Valravn gets his
used
hands
yet.
anywhere close to the stoat will bite the fingers.
Just God damn it! The stoat bit me.
Yeah, anyone who gets close, she's biting. She's got some teeth and she's biting.
Okay. Well, I got an Arcana check.
The
but I also
stoat
wanna
has a
check-
+5 to attack and deals 1 piercing damage if it attacks.
I mean, yeah, that tracks. Odds are that she'll hit me too.
Stoats are voracious and aggressive predators that can
All right,
seriously damage new environments that they invade.
Yeah. I can use my new attuned item on this. My Netherreal Primer lets me use a
Ooh.
charge to add a d6 to this check. So I will make the Arcana check, but I'll add a d6 to it. Well, probably don't need to, but I'll do it anyway. 23.
Super Arcana. Yes, you look it over and you imagine this is similar to some kind of polymorph effect. And she still seems to retain her personality, which is very beast-like.
Yeah, it's not that different.
Pretty
to be
much just a
honest.
stoat, yeah. You imagine it would probably last for about an hour or so.
Okay.
And perhaps if she took sufficient amount of damage, she would probably
She would
uh,
revert
revert, yeah.
like a polymorph spell. Okay.
Yeah.
He will pass this information along to
And Frey is literally a pure white stoat, like the picture I showed you. She's
Yeah,
a pure white stoat, so she blends in with the snow.
yeah. I mean, this might be a boon to us in some regard. We now have like a tiny little scout that can run around, and I don't know if anybody's gonna notice her.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Lynn's like, damn it, just when I thought we were bonding, and now she turns into some kind of ferret creature. What is this?
Is Belen trying to pick me up?
No, nobody's that stupid.
You literally bit me.
Bit me.
Charlie bit me. He bit my finger.
So, after all of that, you all are still in the top of the Tower of Divination. You
Frolicking
have
happily.
unlocked a lot of question marks on your map.
Indeed. As we leave, though, I'm gonna do two things. One, I'm gonna spend some time to I don't. This isn't a ritual, but I'm going to bring back Little Marbury.
Okay.
Bring him back from the Fey realm. And then as a ritual, I'm also going to. I mean, this only lasts an hour, but after an hour, I can just do it again. Like, just repeat this. Give me 10 minutes, I can do it again. Heather, you missed this. This is one of the spells I took.
Oh, yeah.
I can create a telepathic bond amongst all of us, including a stoat creature, I assume.
Just says 8 willing creatures.
Yep.
So you all get the like spy like thing in the ear.
Yeah,
where you
we
talk
can
to
all
each other.
telepathically communicate with each other across any distance, so we can all just communicate.
That's convenient.
It is. I had to
Does
flavor
the
that
stoat have
somehow.
an intelligence of...
2 or more. Although it said she keeps her stats, right? I thought it said
No,
that.
he said my stats revert to them.
Oh,
I just kept my alignment and my
personality. Alignment and
Oh.
personality. It says mental,
How do
including
you-
mental
how-
ability scores are replaced by the
how do you
physics of
keep
the
your
beast.
personality if your intelligence goes down to like an animal intelligence?
Good question. She in fact has an intelligence of 2.
That's enough.
No, it says creatures with intelligence
Oh,
of 2 or
2 or
less aren't
less.
affected by the spell.
Oh, okay.
So
So
you
I can't
Communicate
actually.
telepathically. She's just that more too bestial.
She can't join the internet. Sorry,
Log
sorry.
on.
You can't log on in Stoat form.
I like to think when you
Funny.
cast that spell, its modem sounds.
It's a lot of screeching that you just have to like eventually hang up.
That's right. All right. Well, sorry, Celeste. Everybody else is.
I'm fine with it. I'm also offended you're using a weasel stat block for a stoat.
I mean, I looked it up, and Stoat that's the closest thing.
Thimbleweed gets 5 Shardland arrows.
He's still doing his long rest things over there. So much in a long rest.
Thimbleweed gets another 5 Shardland arrows.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Plus 10 on the Tinker's tools. Are you doing that for him?
Yes.
Thank you.
And subtracting money and Shardland pieces.
Somebody gives Edmund all his money.
Trade and done.
Mm.
All right, tell me where you want to go.
Let's see.
3. All
You
Well,
go
there's
to
a
the
question
giant
mark.
pit.
Yeah, right next to us. It's hard to turn that down.
There
What is
is.
this? What did this pit look like? Like, what did we see when we looked at it?
It looked like a giant well kind of plunging into darkness. Very large. I mean, it's this big on the map. Surrounded by a bunch of benches, and both the well and the benches had glowed with magic.
The benches are magic, you
The
say?
benches!
Are they to keep the homeless from sitting on them?
Spikes pop out. Like, what assholes decided this was the way to deal with it? We can literally make houses out of magic, but no.
No, the homeless must have nowhere to sleep.
Yeah, you can go towards.
Yeah, let's go there.
Let's go there. All right, yeah, it's very short. You don't have to go very far. You don't even have to enter the next burrow.
Bray will intentionally try to trip people.
It's just running
in
around.
Stoat form.
Just under their feet.
Mm-hmm.
Probably successful a couple times.
And you approach what looks kind of like a park plaza type setting, and a deep well in the middle of it plunges through the city floor into darkness. Several benches encircle it, glinting under the purple glow of the magically lit street lamps. There is a sign, very half destroyed now, which has draconic lettering. I think we had at least one person that could do draconic.
Celeste can basically read and write, speak anything at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
At
she's
least-
got
I
tongue of the sun
know
and moon.
one of us could, but I don't remember who. But yeah, now that Celeste can read it. Yeah.
It was it says the Wellspring of Answers in Draconic, and then there's also engraving around the lip of the well in Draconic lettering, which I will translate for you because she can do that. And the words read, "Herein lie the immortal remains of the telepathic pentacle. Sit, meditate, and learn."
Ooh.
If y'all can hear that, that's the dog.
I do hear
Okay.
that.
I went, ooh, and then in my headphones I heard ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm like, wait, what is happening
Dog's
right
having
now?
Oh, he's dreaming about something over
It's
there.
like, I thought it was an echo for a second. I was like, what is happening? It's the
Aries.
dog.
There we go.
It's funny.
Yes, my dog is named after a Greek god.
Yeah.
It's a badass name.
Both of them.
Oh, seriously, dude.
Even though that asshole doesn't like me very much.
No, he doesn't.
He's not.
That's
You are still, to this day, the only person he does this to.
the
I don't
craziest
know. I don't
thing.
get it.
I think it's because you're tall.
All right, maybe.
Because
Yeah.
remember when you sat on the floor, he was just fine with you.
Yeah. Or
It's
at least
because-
he ignored me there.
Yeah.
At least, yeah.
You're too tall.
You tall Chris, that's what we call
Although
Too
the baby
tall.
now uses him for a pillow now.
him.
She climbs on tops of him and tries to go to sleep.
Nice.
All right, so
well, should we all like take a bench and just like let the well give us its blessing? What could go wrong?
yeah. What's the worst that could happen?
There are a lot of benches around here.
Yeah, let's just have a sit and look at the well of the dancer. Is that what it was called? Something dancer.
Tiny dancer.
I heard dancer. I heard
The
dancer.
Wellspring of Answers.
Oh, answers. Oh,
Dancer.
The well of tiny
Our
dancers.
most cherished dancer, exotic dancer of the city. Her mortal
While Robin
remains
sits down and
lie
starts hearing
here.
someone say, "Hold me closer, Tony Danza."
Dancer, sir.
I sit at the bench. All right, where's the show? I expect a platform to rise.
Yep. Basically, that's literally what I heard when you said it the first time.
Help me closer, Tony Danza.
That's funny. Yeah. You all can attempt to get on these benches. Ray the Stoat, do you want to sit on a bench? Are you crawling over somebody? What are you doing?
I mean, the benches would be too tall, and she would not like being in the air and unable to be on the floor, so she'll just like walk around the perimeter of this thing.
Okay.
Yeah, the benches are too tall.
Yeah.
She's now a very small animal. Animals are going to stay on the floor. Unless, of course, you're my dogs currently who are on the pillows and dreaming. But
So if you want to sit on there, some of you can choose to do this if you would like to, but you can actually attempt to sit and meditate and give me an insight check to do so.
Celeste will.
Okay.
Robin's pretty good at that insight.
Pretty good, you say.
Pretty good.
Oh, not as good as Celeste.
Ooh, Celeste
Wow.
gets
That was supposed to be Edmund, actually.
on it to the
Failed.
giveaway. Edmund with a 7.
I don't think Thimble would try to meditate, so.
Fair.
Oh my goodness! Or I'll roll a 2.
Wow. Yeah, with your plus 10.
My plus 10. I'll just roll a 2.
Anybody else want to try, or is it just so we said Frey obviously is a Stoat. It's like could let Valen do it. What is her skill?
Yeah. Or Edmund. Or you said that was Edmund.
That was Edmund, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and Thimbleweed.
I mean,
Yeah,
then we could try.
Oh, I see that.
But
Was,
would he?
I don't know.
I guess
Um,
he'll copy everybody and look like he's meditating. Alright, here's Thimbleweed. Well, he's a +3 also, so I guess it doesn't matter.
Right.
Valen did bad.
Oh.
Ooh, Thimbleweed.
But then he did fine. He was able to calm
Yeah.
his insect mind.
Celeste, you are able to sense. All of you that do this sense a presence deep within this well. And you feel it's a just large presence in your head and in your mind as you meditate. And when you're making this insight check, you're attempting to gain knowledge from it. And Celeste and Thimbleweed, you are able to successfully make this connection psychically. And you gain... Both of you gain resistance to psychic damage, essentially until the next long rest. And see, Celeste actually also, if she doesn't already gains a point of inspiration for just straight up doing such a good job.
She does not have one.
Yeah. But if it's exceeded by a certain amount, then you would get even extra goodies.
Ah.
Alright, so
Robin,
advantage on initiative, you said?
I said resistance to psychic
Resistance.
damage.
Okay.
You guys, something about dancers? I don't know.
I heard there's going to be a dancer.
Yeah.
Coffee's throwing me off, man.
But Robin, you are not quite able to make those connections, but neither do you feel yourself. You kind of end up in a stalemate where you don't kind of give in too much to this force that seems to try to pull something back.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we
Don't
have
know who Tony Danza is.
we have Edmund and Valen who failed very badly here, and the both of you kind of cry out for a second as you feel this overwhelming force suddenly building and this pressure, almost like it's like a depth, like going underwater thing, just building in your mind, and a terrible scream echoes in each of your minds as a result of this, as a great rumbling emanates from the depths of this well. A grotesque, enlarged head appears out of the well, its face split open into flailing tentacles, emerges up, and its neck just keeps going, and it plunges into the depths below, creating a serpent-like appearance. Then another tentacled head rises from the depths of the well, and another, and another. So there are 5. And put you on this map, and then we're gonna roll some initiative.
Oh, this is real.
Oh, this is
okay.
real. This is really happening.
I thought this is what they were seeing, like, as part of the failed meditation. Okay, no, shit.
I mean, it might have been in your mind, but then you snap out of it, and now they're actually in front of you.
And now they're actually there. Okay.
Yeah.
Do I have to roll something different for initiative since I'm a stoat?
You're a stoat.
Yeah, your main damage taker / damage dealer.
Yeah.
James says, quick, feed it a stoat. I mean, you have to roll. Well, I guess I need to share the sheet with you, don't I?
That would be helpful.
I will do that. Rolled by Frey. All right, it's going to be under creatures and NPCs and creatures. Welcome to Stoat Town. Population 1.
Just you. Just you.
I'm
It's
a
just
stoat.
you.
Let's pop that bad guy.
You do
way
have a
out.
+3 on your dexterity initiative. Do you like how I have a token for you?
I do. I appreciate that.
It's not white. I'm sorry. I didn't make the extra effort.
And from this distance, it looks like a beaver to me.
She bite him for that. Bite him terribly.
I will.
In the middle of casting a spell,
I mean,
this toad just comes up and just
zoom out,
right
zoom
in the
out,
nads.
look at that token and tell me it's not a beaver.
Tell me it's not a beaver.
Now here's a fun part. When I revert from being a stoat back to Frey, do I keep the same initiative or does that have to be rerolled?
I think
'Cause
you
I rolled
always
it
keep
as
the
stoat.
initiative, yeah.
Mm.
We ever get to re-roll things. Alright, we have all of our peoples. We do not have Valen. Valen, join us.
Couldn't change the word weasel in the sheet to say stoat.
Thought I
You probably can now.
I changed
going
the... Oh, I guess in...
He, yeah, mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
The weasel.
I had... Okay. Alright, what happens at the start is I turn on the battle music. You feel a psychic spell unleash
I mean, I'm an animal. They are not going to pay attention to me.
Or an animal. But it shoots out to all of you. Although it's true that you, with your intelligence, that may actually change which spells affect
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, read those intelligence
Read
rules.
those spell, yeah. Let's see who's. Raymond, roll a 1d4.
You mean Edmund?
Well, I was gonna do it for
Who's
Thimbleweed,
Raymond?
but I was gonna do whoever's first on the initiative. It was Thimbleweed, so
Oh.
Thimbleweed
A
slash Raymond. Give me a
1d4.
1d4.
Celeste should be first.
Oh, really?
You didn't organize it. She's a 21.18.
Oh, why did she not at the top? Okay. Well, we got a 1.
Yeah.
I just need you to roll for what's gonna happen. All right, it is going to, and all of these creatures, they appear, you know, you can't see where they end. They all go down to the well, but like all of them together almost seem to cast this spell effect to everybody in the area, which I need wisdom saves from everybody.
Including the stoat?
It says each
Stoat.
creature
It's not smart.
doesn't say, it just says creature. So yeah, I think we have to do the stoat on this one.
I'm not a creature, I'm a beast.
You're a creature.
Yeah, what is
You're not a vegetable or a mineral.
Thimbleweed has resistance psychic damage. Does that matter any?
For this case, no, it doesn't actually do damage. This is the confusion spell that's coming at you. So what this does is attempts to take over your turn, I believe.
Boy.
Is it a wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw for everybody, please.
Oh no!
Well, Rob with a 1. After we rolled a 2 on the other thing.
Which Marbury's not here, but let's assume.
Oh,
he's
shoot.
flying
I'm
above.
sorry.
He's
I need to
not
put-
here. It's fine.
I just didn't have him on
He
this
doesn't,
map.
he doesn't need to be involved in this.
No, if you want to... You summoned him.
I mean, yeah, but I don't want him to be eaten.
Hey, look, I also got a 1.
I mean, if you literally don't want to have him on here, we can...
It's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I have advantage on wisdom checks. That
Well,
rely on hearing or smell.
this is a save, not a check.
This is not-
Also, I should have mentioned your Hero's Feast stuff has now expired. I believe that was till the next long rest.
Yeah. I'm a stoat. It doesn't matter for me.
Her response to everything is like, I'm a stoat.
I'm a stoat.
Look, man, I'm a stoat.
Mhm.
All right. Wisdom for Valen is definitely a fail. All right, so for those of you that failed, can't take reactions, must roll a d10 at the start of your turns to determine your behavior. So please put a marker on there who failed. Valravn,
Great.
Thimbleweed, Braystoat, Marbury, and Valen. Woof.
Yep. Pretty much everybody.
Yeah, everybody make a little note about that. Do we need to roll initiative for Marbury? Is he going when you go?
Oh
Or-
yeah, I should give him initiative. Yes.
Sorry, Thimbleweed is confused.
Yes.
Which he would go after Celeste actually.
Oh, yeah. All right, let me make sure we're in order now, right? Everybody's got their things in there?
We're in order. Yes.
All right, Celeste is not confused, so Celeste gets to go.
Okay.
We really screwed this up. I feel like it seems like whatever we could have done here, we didn't do it.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's a perfect size. Okay. We are going to cast Searing Sunburst.
Okay.
And we'll throw that sweet, sweet orb right in the middle of these guys and hit all of them.
Yeah. They are ripe for the AoEs right here.
Yeah, exactly.
And we'll increase that sweet, sweet damage for the ones that fail their saving throw.
A con save.
Mm-hmm. And it's 8 plus whiz plus proficiency. So 15.
15?
I think so. I think it's 8 plus her whiz plus her proficiency.
That's probably right. Efficiency is what, plus?
Plus 5.
Yeah.
Wow, okay. Give me that damage.
Alright, let's see here. Increase the sphere's damage by spending key points. Expand to a maximum of 3. Increases the damage by 2d6. So, 4, 6. So, 8d6. We're going to spend all 3 key points on top of this.
Naturally. I
Put
feel
it
like if you're
down.
going to do this as an action, you might as well
Yeah.
do the most you can.
Yeah. Oh, that was
Wow.
bad.
Look at that guard.
Wow.
What? That's an 8d6?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that's
So
terrible.
many ones. So many.
15 on 8d6. What is the average there?
24.
20. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
24 is the average.
Can I take the average?
No. Certainly not. This is no damage if it saves, right?
Right. Only one.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, only one actually made the save.
So you do 15 damage to everybody else.
Yes, they all do
Yeah.
take a little bit of damage. Man, that's a shame that, yeah.
That
damage
could have
is
been
going
Yeah.
on.
so much cooler.
Yeah, and they all kind of do this nice little snake-like writhing, like...
Yeah,
This radiant light.
that could have been so much cooler.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I gotta put this in as a quick button.
And that is
Alright.
action. Do you want to move anywhere with her incredible movement?
Probably should. We don't know what they're gonna do yet. That's the problem.
We don't, yeah.
Yeah, she'll just step back over here by the stairs.
Okay. So Lord Marbury is under the effects of the confusion spell, which seems to be coming from all of these creatures at once. I need a D10.
Okay.
Determine what you are going to do. I'm just going to copy and paste this because you're all going to look it up anyway.
You didn't put the brakes in there.
You know what? They're not in here. Yeah. On a 7 to 8, the creature uses its action to make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within its reach. There is no creature within its reach. The creature's nothing this turn.
What do they mean reach? By like movement or just within melee range?
Reach would specifically say within your melee attack range.
I'm very sorry. Stoat Frey.
Stoat Frey. About to get hit by an enraged horse. It's beast on beast action here.
Stop the little fairy creature.
It just freaks the fuck out.
Yeah, it
Like
just
an
does
elephant and a rat just...
Yep.
Stoat's been just rolling around.
Oh, so I have to make a melee attack against her? Is that what?
Yes.
There's nobody else in reach. So I assume that, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I just randomly dropped you guys there, but that's the way cookie crumbles.
Just 15 hit a
The
stone.
15 hit a stone.
Just barely.
Okay. And also, technically, he's got something else, doesn't he? What was the thing that was giving him plus D6?
Oh no, that's
there-
from Frey.
That's a Frey rages.
Oh, that's Frey's rages.
yeah,
thing.
Yeah.
Frey's
I
not
thought-
giving you
yeah,
that shit yet.
Well, this might have been the best
Right.
thing to happen to you, because when this horse stomps Frey, how many hit points does your Stoat have?
1.
yeah.
So, what happens is, your 1 damage hits you, and then you revert back to Frey, taking 9 damage.
Okay, so we got our real Frey back at
So
least.
real
there you
Frey
go.
comes back
You should thank Lord Marbury.
with a, like, hoof mark across her face. Pop the claws and kill
Frey
that
already
horse.
did not like Lord Marbury. I can't
No.
imagine this is going to be doing anything to improve
Although
relations.
she is back in prey form,
Yep,
so that
yep.
might be the best thing.
She's pissed.
So it takes 9 damage that carries over, and at the end of Lord Marbury's turn, you can make the save. Remake the save. Wisdom save.
Okay.
So does Frey get to try to make the wisdom saves now?
Not until the end of your turn.
Frey technically hasn't made the save.
But I will go ahead and
16?
say that you might be feeling that these things might be doing something else next turn, so making the save might not matter.
16 though? Does that turn off?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Yes. All right. One of these creatures is...
Well, Robin, you better hope Frey doesn't also get a 7 or an 8 to attack something
That's
within
true.
5
That's
feet of
true.
her.
Because then he's just turning around and returning the favor.
is going to token fate between its two closest, which is Edmund. Edmund, it stares at you. Ooh, can I have a thing for this? Yeah, there we go. I'll switch to that. And unleashes a mind snare. Cyclically lashes out within 60 feet. The target must make a DC 16 intelligence saving throw. Failed save, take 14 psychic damage, and suffer some other effects.
It's close.
That is close.
14 damage, can't take protection.
You basically have to choose whether you do a move, an action, or a bonus action. It only gets one of the three.
Yeah.
He's like Flash of Genius then shit.
Edmund's not gonna go for that.
Alright, with Flash of Genius, his second one used already in like 2 seconds is the long rest.
Yep.
You're able to make the save. So you take half of the psychic damage, but suffer no other effects.
Okay.
Make a note if they have used that ability. This one will move slightly over and reach. Actually, it doesn't have to move that far. Sorry, it's got an insane reach on this ability. Attempt to just loom over like a snake and snatch you in its tentacles.
Oh boy.
22 for 12 bludgeoning and 13 psychic damage. And you must succeed on a strength save or be grappled and restrained by its mouth tentacles.
Yikes.
Strength saving throw?
Yes.
Ah.
Wow, Edmund.
Alright.
Flexing those gauntlets.
Uh,
Yeah,
throw it up.
I remember. I remember. What do you like? Put those gauntlets out and like just wrestle those.
Like reach, grab his arm or its jaw, and I push it back with the
Yeah.
gauntlets.
Yeah,
Within range is impressed.
it was definitely a show of strength for sure. All right, Thimbleweed is confused, so give me a D10.
Thimbleweed. A 9.
I think a 9 means you can behave. Yeah, the creature can act and move normally.
I can move normally.
Yep.
And it can make a wisdom saving throw, and if it succeeds.
Yep.
All right. Well, he is going to pull out a Chardolin arrow and short bow number 1.
That does it for 24.
10
Nice.
damage. And if we favor foe it, another
Mhm.
1d4. And if we... Nope, wrong one.
On all of the things.
Mm-hmm.
Mighty Swarm it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can do another 1d8.
Yep, that sounds right.
Oh, I think that's it, though. So 17 damage.
Well, the arrow does extra stuff too, I believe.
Oh, good point. I have to read about it again. Chardolin arrows. It does an extra 2d6 damage.
Nice. Yeah.
Let me copy and paste that. So an extra 2d6. So another 4. So 21 damage.
So Thimbleweed would see this, that the psychic damage specifically does nothing to it.
Ah,
When it tries to assault its mind, it appears to be, because of this weird linked telepathic thing it's got, it's just no psychic goes through. Yeah, while Robin's like, oh.
Yeah, that's problematic. Gee.
but it has to make a save though, or be blinded, right?
Oh, yes, it does have that effect. That is a wisdom save.
Yeah, 16.
Ooh, rolled terribly on that.
Number 1 is blind,
Okay.
And then he's going to pull out another shard on the arrow. Wait. Wait, how did this go up? It's supposed to be 23. Now it's 21. Okay. And he's going to aim at number 2. For 10.
Okay.
And you already used all those extra stuff, right? So.
I think it's only the first attack, yeah.
Right. So now this one has to roll or be blinded.
For wisdom again. I rolled 2 2s. Yeah. My goodness.
All right, and then he gets to roll a wisdom save, right?
Yes. So, gotta break free of the confusion.
Oh.
Well, you get to go again because now it's Edmund. He can still move also if you wanted to move.
Edmund's going to move here, get a little out of range, and then he's going to start charging his beam cannon.
Oh shit. Trickier now because you're not at the end of the initiative for once.
Yeah. But they're all could be.
Yeah, this is
Still
interesting
in the
because you
middle.
kind of I tried to recreate like one of those boss fights where like the boss kind of stays in one area. Yeah.
Yep. They're not going to move around too much.
Right. Well, Robin, you are under the effects of the confusion spell as well.
Oh,
I'm gonna need that
right.
D10, son.
So it may not matter. D6, what do I do?
Paste it again.
Oh, yeah.
6 is 2 through 6. Creature doesn't move or take actions this turn.
Okay.
Or
I get to
stupefied.
remake the wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
Wisdom saving throw. I'm not great at that. Yep.
All right. We've got this one. We'll attempt to use its mind snare attack on Robin, because you're closest. Which is a intelligence saving throw.
Oh, shit. Surprisingly not good at intelligence saving throws either.
I mean, it's kind of a common dump stat for...
Yeah. How often does that come up?
Exactly.
Oh, it's roll 18.
Wow! Nails the
Alright.
save, though. So you
Yeah.
take half that psychic damage, but do not suffer any of its many ill effects.
Okay.
Did use its ability. And then this one will attempt to grab you, Frey, with its mouthy tentacles. Yes, it has a 15-foot reach, but I rolled a 2 again.
Wow.
So I thought it was grabbing a stoat in its tentacles, but instead a giant halfling appears, and it is somewhat perturbed by that.
Not ready for
Let's
that.
be honest. It probably like got its tongue wrapped around Frey, and Lord knows when the last time she bathed was.
It's just
It
like,
tastes awful. Yeah. Just bad.
Yep. It was necrotic damage that Valravn get. So Valravn has temporary necrotic damage, and I believe Celeste and Thimbleweed have temporary psychic damage resistance. Frey, I need you to roll a d10 for me.
Please let me hit more Lord Marbury. Please let me hit more.
You want a 7 or above to do that, I think.
But a 6.
6 means I think the same
Nothing.
thing Chris just rolled. Yeah, you don't get to move or take actions this turn. You are
the worst option.
stupefied. You've got the summoning sickness from coming out of stoutness.
But I can roll to get rid of it, right?
Yeah.
That's a whiz save.
Yeah. The DM has mentioned that. Well, you'll see what happens the next round.
Still can't get rid of it.
Yeah.
I rolled the same number.
A lot of 2s getting thrown around.
Yep.
Valena also has to roll a d10. And the same fucking thing happens. She is also stupefied. The one up here is blinded. However, these creatures, you can tell by their interesting physiology, have blind sight, which I am looking up, but I would assume means...
Well, what's the range on that?
It is a range. You're right. A monster with blind sight can perceive its surroundings without relying on sight within a specific radius. The radius will cover everything here.
Okay, I'm about to say, like, yeah,
it's got a pretty good radius
30,
on that.
Okay.
Yep. So good to know that. Now that you've discovered, it doesn't seem to be too perturbed by that. So instead, it will try to hit Thimbleweed with its mouthy tentacles. Good hit, but we know Thimbleweed's got great AC.
It just puts up a
Can I
shield.
roll above a freaking like 10 with these things? Jeez Louise. All right, at the start of the round, these things again.
Wait,
Oh shit!
my cannon goes off.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Cannon goes off. Cannon.
Do not
Fire.
deny us the cannon.
Oh, that's what that freaking thing is.
Give me the cannon.
Yep.
Hold on. I hope I position myself well.
He's
Can he
positioning the
get the
cannon.
cannon?
He's aiming.
I'm trying to get 4 of them.
Let it happen.
Right there.
Just right
I think
through
you.
the-
I think you could get 4. The disadvantage of having gigantic creatures
Yeah, it's
is
true.
you can definitely get a piece.
All right. 8d6 lightning damage.
Yeah.
This is Gloomhaven rules. If you can see the corner of their,
That's
their
right.
spot, they
You
are
can
in
see
line of
any
sight.
of their token,
Mm.
you're in there.
Ah, got right at average.
All right.
But they have to make a dex saving throw.
We have to make a deck save. What is our save, sir?
18.
Jesus, is your save better than mine now? Oh no, mine's set. Okay. I was like, well, I was gonna be upset if you spell
25,
save.
and this is a half damage. Once again, only one of them makes the save. I have not been
Alright,
rolling very
nice.
well. My goodness, you light it up. Lightning streaks across and zaps them.
Which one was the third one? Because does blind make a difference?
Well, again, they have blind sight, so out to a range that encompasses this whole thing. They can kind of,
So they can
they
see.
effectively negate the blindness, yeah.
Yeah.
All of them are still alive, but several of them are looking mighty messed up. Especially 1 and 5 have taken quite the beating now from various AoE attacks. Put that on the GM layer in case he wants to. All right, so at the start of the round, this time I'll have Frey roll me a 1d4. As you see them kind of shudder, and basically another psychic attack unleashes, which means the previous one turns off. I'll need you to roll that again, because they can't do the same one twice in a row. Something other than a 1.
2.
2 works. So all of you that were previously under the effects of confusion are now no longer confused, because they're technically all concentration. Instead, we have a new spell come out that... So this one does have one rider on it, which is considered to be a charm spell.
Oh, that's important.
Correct. This is compulsion, and it does say if you can't be charmed, you are basically immune to this effect. And likewise, if any of you have advantage on things against charming or whatever, this would be relevant here.
Okay.
This is the compulsion spell. Otherwise, I need everybody to make a wisdom save.
Well, Robin does have advantage.
Okay.
Which you probably needed. That was even enough.
These are much better saves so far.
Yeah. Oh shit, Marbury coming in with.
Mr. Marbury. Then doesn't quite do it.
Doesn't quite do it. She's...
So Thimbleweed makes it, Valravn with advantage makes it, Edmund makes it, Lord Marbury makes it, I need Frey and Celeste, I think. Is Frey...
I'm checking about the charm thing
Okay.
first. I don't think I do. I've got a whole bunch of other things, but
Yeah.
Not charm specifically.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Which save am I making here?
Wisdom. Your
Stop
favorite.
taking fucking wisdom.
Yeah, right.
Stop fighting psychic monsters.
Ugh.
And then make one for Celeste if you would, unless she has something against charm.
Yeah, give me a second. I gotta check hers now. Got all kinds of cockamamie shit on here.
Works.
At 7th level, she can use her action to end one effect that is causing charmed on herself.
Yeah, she does have that.
This is a chance to do that because this specific spell only affects movement, and it even says you can use your action before you move.
Okay.
So if you,
I think
if
that's all
you-
she's got for this, but I think she can use that.
yeah, if you wanted to. Although it's almost the same thing that you spend your action.
Oh, does it end at the end of the action?
Well, you just saw the previous one ended
Oh,
in
right,
one
right,
round,
the
so
round. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, she still get a bonus action then, at least.
Yeah.
She could do that and still be
All
there.
right, so currently,
Or she doesn't need to.
Or
'cause
she's
she-
like-
Or she doesn't need to.
Yep. So currently it's only Frey and Valen that are under the effects of compulsion, which it comes up on your turn. Okay. So Celeste is first. All of them are looking
Hey.
slightly wounded. 1 and 5 are looking quite wounded.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember Demniks. They've got all kinds of abilities and things.
Yep.
Did the Codicil do something with charm? Do you remember?
Let me. I'll check when after I finish with Frey's turn
Okay,
or
yeah.
with Celeste's turn. Don't make me do too many things at once time here.
Do you want to run another level 14 character and learn all those things?
Yeah, no, I don't. Okay, pretty body, blah blah blah. Seeing if she had anything else that's long range here.
Her bolts, I think, are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
her basic attacks, her unarmed strikes are basically ranged attacks. You can melee these things if you want. They're up above. I mean, you have to get near the well, but
Yeah, that's what I was just trying to see because of
Yeah.
distance and stuff. So she got ridiculous distance here.
hmm
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Well, can we melee all of them? Or just these first, like, 2 and 3 here?
I mean, if you can reach him, you can melee him.
Okay.
This is all literally plunging into the depths below, but around you is just lip of
Alright,
a
we'll
well.
come here. We'll do a couple mop attacks. A sweet, sweet mop attack. 18
Yes.
for 13 damage.
Okay.
We'll mop again
Up again.
for another 8.
Yeah.
Unarmed strike this shit.
18
How many
again.
times? So I roll
Wow.
an 18
Weird.
Wow.
For 12 more.
Did you roll a fourth 18? All right, assuming you want to key to
Yeah, why not? 19 this
flurry of
time.
blows.
Yep.
All 4 of those are gonna hit.
For another 10.
That's a lot of damage. It is still up, but it is reeling in pain for sure.
And she just jumps right back again.
Yeah.
Alright. Now I'll look for Frey and the Codicil and see what all that has.
Gotcha. Lord
Here.
Marbury
I know there was something for
charm or
this.
something.
I just have to find it, yeah.
The Marbury takes to the sky, flies up.
Oh! I'm immune to being charmed.
That's a pretty big deal.
That's it, yeah.
I knew there was a thing about being charmed. I just had to find it.
Yeah. Yeah,
So, yeah.
that's why I called it out, because I remember you guys have things that specifically mention charm as a thing.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, I was going through it. I'm trying to find it. So
Yeah.
I just hadn't made it to the codicil yet.
Yep. So you feel that connection to the Frostmaiden, like feel your veins with ice.
Right. From the sky, which of these tentacle creatures looks the most damaged to Marbury?
1, 2, and 5 look significantly more damage than 3 and 4.
Okay. Marbury will fly over to 5. And as he flies by, he will attempt to hoof this creature.
Hoof it.
Will it 12 in a tentacle monster?
Will not, in fact.
Oh, shoot. Alright, well,
Hard and
he'll
rubbery.
stay here just because they probably get reaction attacks.
Probably.
He'll stay here, about 10, 15 feet in the sky.
Right. Let's see if this one can recharge. It does.
Oh, shit.
So let's target you two again and see. This time it's going to target Thimbleweed with the Mind Snare. And I need an intelligence saving throw as it psychically lashes out at Thimbleweed. With his -1 save, he rolls a 1.
No saving against that.
No, however, his resistance to psychic damage that he just got does come into play here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he only takes 8 psychic damage, but he does suffer the effects, which means on his next turn he has to choose whether he moves, gets an action, or a bonus action. Probably not the worst for Thimbleweed, because
Need to stand there and shoot.
he's actually one of the few of you that doesn't use a bonus action. I don't remember if his other effects are
Yeah.
bonus actions or not. I don't know if you want to make a symbol on him to remind us of that, although his turn's coming up, so it might not matter. Right, that was that one. Then we've got this one. You annoyingly moved away from it, Edmund, so we will target you and Celeste to see who gets... Alright, it will attempt to Mind Snare you, Edmund. An intelligence saving throw. I'll mark this one earlier. Fair and mark which ones are using their abilities. Makes the save though. Edmund flexes his intelligence. You only take 8 psychic damage and suffer none of those effects.
You're whittling me down, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just the sheer damage.
Alright, so now Thimbleweed suffers from the effects of either getting a move, an action, or a bonus action.
If I take an action, do I get my second action?
I think multi-attack counts as an action. So, yeah, if you assuming you mean attack, then attack does let you get extra attack as part of the action.
Okay. He'll attack number 1 with the short bow, but no point in doing a sharp arrow this time.
Right, because it doesn't do anything.
As you can see, I'm feeding a baby in one hand.
Yeah, I'm impressed. You're doing the dad thing. I should give you my shirt.
Ever! There you go. That makes sense.
That's what it was. Yeah. 18 does it. 10. Yeah, make sure none of these require a bonus action. I don't think they do.
No, they're all just tied to his
It just
attack.
procs whenever, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, action but no bonus. Allows this form to assist you. Yeah, and this doesn't say bonus action either. I literally don't think he usually uses a bonus action.
Yeah, I don't know if he... Yeah.
It'd be like Hunter's Mark, but God, I don't think he ever uses that.
Mm.
20 damage.
Yeah. With 1 attack.
It's still up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at the size of these things.
Number 1 again.
It's taking a beating, though, for sure. The 1, 2, and 5. Ooh, 30.
30.
That'll hit.
That'll do it.
Yeah. For 8 damage.
That's it.
Alright, it is definitely the most wounded now. We go
We're spreading the
to
damage too evenly.
Edmund's turn. I did put that thing on the GM layer in case you want to fire it up again.
Can I roll to save against a mind snare?
Roll to save. I don't think
How do I get out of the mind snare?
you already made the save, didn't you?
Yeah, you mid save earlier. Yeah. Already.
Oh, you mean against Thimbleweed? It only lasts that
Oh.
one. It's the next. It only lasts for the next turn.
Oh, okay.
It's only a 1-turn thing.
It's the Lord Marbury in my way.
He's in the air. He's like 10 feet in the air. Just aim low, aim below him. It's fine.
Yeah,
He'll charge his beam cannon again.
Yeah, we can do it. Probably the best use of your shit right now. I'll put it back on the token layer for you.
You'll singe his hooves.
That's why they're trying to target your ass, because you're doing terrible things. All right, Valravn.
I actually don't have any abilities on me. That's shocking.
I'll do better next time.
Although I have nothing to do to these creatures. I have got like a blind item, which doesn't do anything. I've got a bunch of psychic spells, which aren't gonna do anything. Yeah, I've given up my item that let me do Eldritch Blast. What do I have?
Bardic Inspirations.
I do have Bardic Inspirations, yes. Yeah, I really don't know. So Valravn will start by writing some words. Who's going next? About Frey's aptitude against these terrible psychic creatures and her overcoming of their ability as she wielded her axe in her newly halfling form again. And he will give her a bardic inspiration. And then I genuinely don't know what to do with my action. I'm like looking through all my shit going like, what do I have that will work here?
You
Don't
got
you have like a short bow or something?
you got the fist.
I guess I that's true. I do have a knife that I could walk up and try to punch it with.
I mean, you can summon your hand, your Bigby's hand thing.
I could. That's a big spell.
Yeah.
Dude. Actually, who is going? Frey's going next. And Celeste. Now Veron will just try to do the rarity of pulling out his old light crossbow. And he's going to attempt to, shoot one of these tentacle monsters with a light crossbow.
Basic attack.
Basic attack. Nothing. I feel like
Here comes the crit, baby.
I'm reading all of my abilities. Going, that won't work.
I'll
That
stymie
won't work.
you.
That won't work. And he'll go after the same one Marbury's going after, number 5.
Bet.
17.
That'll hit. You know, if you had taken a level of rogue,
It's true. I could do.
get that
sneak
sweet
attack
extra
right now.
damage.
Yep, that's right.
That does it for 8 damage.
8 damage. Yep.
That's
8
pretty
piercing
solid.
Damage. He will also take a couple steps back here too.
So while we've been streaming, my Diablo 4 beta has done 2 updates. I see it pop up on the screen. That doesn't bode well, I don't think. Or maybe it does. I'm not sure. If anybody's
It
playing
means
right
the
now.
developers are actively like moving with.
Are they having to
with
kick
the
people
beta?
out while they're doing these updates? Like, dang.
I mean, maybe, yeah.
That's funny. All right, this thing is not happy about having a horse in his face. Does not get his ability back. So it is going to attempt to use its mouth tentacles on Lord Marbury.
Not Marbury. Uh-oh.
26. How about we hit him for 11 bludgeoning and 10 psychic damage?
Oh shit. That's not good. Okay.
Gonna need a strength saving throw or get tentacled.
Oh boy. A strength saving throw, you say?
Every session is just, what terrible things can I do to Lord Marbury?
Yep.
It's become
basically.
party punching bag. Physically, Valen is the party's punching bag. Emotionally,
Yes. Nope. He's not. He didn't make it.
yeah, you are grappled in those tentacles.
The initial incarnation of him was just to be used as a mount.
Yeah,
So it's
but he
not
scaled
working out.
pretty decently well for
Yeah.
fighting purposes, for sure.
So he is what, inside its mouth now?
It's got these protruding tentacles that are coming out of its mouth, and that's kind of, it's
Okay.
just grabbing it in
Wrapping
those
around him?
tentacles,
Okay.
yeah. It's kind of almost like a jellyfish situation.
Yeah.
This thing will use, let's see. It'll try to grab Frey, and it really wants to grab Frey. 23. I think it's gonna succeed.
That'll do it.
For 15 bludgeoning and 8 psychic damage, and I need a strength save or become wrapped up in those tentacles.
So I only need a 4 on my strength save roll.
Yeah. Oh, that is
Wow.
the critical success on the strength save. A 31 is a flex. For sure. That is number 10 on the crit giveaway. Alright, so you take the damage, but you are not grappled and restrained in its mouth. And then it is finally your turn.
Okay. I can finally do a thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna guess I'll go up here for number 5. Because everyone else is hitting it.
Right on the edge, yeah.
I'm not in the beam cannon, so that's good.
Right.
As you look across and try to gauge the glowing arm cannon from Edmund across the well.
I will attack recklessly, just for that sweet, sweet advantage.
No rage, though, huh?
No, I mean, they're only doing, like, psychic attack things, and
Hmm.
they have to recharge that bite thing, so... No, I'm not gonna rage.
and we've damaged them all to the point of death. Like they're all like,
That's the disadvantage of doing the AoEs, is like, if they're all
Yes,
still
yeah.
active, but at some point you're gonna have a really good turn.
24 for 18.
Yep. Your thing is still listed as Celeste, by the way.
Whoops.
18 as a non-rage attack is freaking bananas.
that's max damage.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Is it still alive?
It is. Yeah. As we mentioned, we've been spreading this damage out pretty well, but mostly on these top 3.
22 for 10.
All right. It is extremely wounded at this point.
Oh man.
Looking real bad.
Yeah, I wish I could do one more thing. Ugh. What do I have? That's a bonus action. That I need to get rid of. Is that a bonus action? Ooh, I don't know. Is that a bonus action?
Hmm. Yeah, Jason, Frey's actually been pretty conservative with her rages.
Bless you. Whoops, I clicked the thing I didn't mean to. Don't ignore that. I'm just going to Misty step backwards.
Okay.
I mean, I'd rather not be next to the beam cannon if I can help it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a hot thing and she doesn't want to touch that.
Yeah.
Not going to touch that.
All right. Valen is the only one under the effects of this spell,
Yeah.
which does say that she can do her action. Essentially, this spell makes you move in a random direction.
Oh.
But it says the creature can use its action before this happens.
Throw herself down the well.
So
Right.
Well.
she'll use her action to cast her best spell, which is Blight, at the nearest
Yeah.
one. Which I rolled pretty good on that.
Yep, that's good damage.
On saves. For our friend makes the save. I assume this is a half. Half as much damage as successful one, so 36 would be 18 damage.
Yep.
Throw herself into the well. Throw herself into the well.
Well, I think you can't go into... You can
Like,
willingly go into...
obvious danger.
Yeah,
Like,
I think
one of
it's-
those. Yeah.
Move in that direction. Take its action before it moves. After moving this way, it can make another wisdom saving throw. In effect, a target isn't compelled to move into obvious deadly hazards such as a fire or a pit. So we'll just roll 1d4 and we'll go 1 north, east, southwest. North, east, south. So she just runs south for a while. Ah!
Baffling.
Baffling. This feels compelled. Compels me, though. This creature will attempt to use its mind snare attack on Thimbleweed, seeing as it cannot target it with its damn tentacles. That is an intelligence saving throw for Thimbleweed. Yep, still got the resistance to psychic. And you also made the save
And
with
you
your
made the
minus
save.
1
Alright.
is impressive.
Wow.
A
it's half
DC
and half then.
16 with an intelligence save. Yeah, you take half of half
What is that?
psychic damage.
I think it's 4.
I think it's 4 damage. Yeah, it's 19 total.
4.
That's impressive. And then not on the effects.
19 out of 4.
Man.
Ain't bad.
And then at the end of the round, Edmund's cannon goes off.
Yeah, it does.
He's going to hit those 4
25 again.
again. Be a big one here. Group save, Dex, DC was 18?
18.
Pretty crazy. 25. Half damage.
Yes.
Wow, once again,
Wow.
only one makes the save. Brutal.
None of them made the
Oh,
save.
it's 18.
Oh, none of them made the save. You're right. 18. Wow. Yeah, I've not had good luck with these saves.
It's a big save.
One of them does give off a shrieking cry, the one that was attacked by Frey and Lord
Oh,
Marbury.
thank God.
Yeah,
the
and
one
that
that was
one-
dropping my Barbary.
And just like goes down back into the well. And then 2 of them look really upset about this, which is 1 and 2 are looking real bad. At the start of the round, we have another fun spell going off. Robin,
Yay.
you're familiar with this one.
If it's a mass fucking headache, I'm gonna scream.
I mean, that
Prepare
one
to
has an AoE.
scream.
Yeah.
I will wake up the children in this house and Raymond's.
I am going to need...
Oh shit! It is mass headache. Oh no!
Sorry, the
But
DC...
that's got an AOE though, like doesn't it?
The DC is a 15. This thing has not been following normal rules. If you've been paying attention to its other spells,
God.
all,
And then
all
just-
of them have been certain AOE's. But I'm like,
But it's just the whole area.
yeah, it's the whole
okay.
area.
Shit.
The DC is 15 for this.
15.
That's what it's
Okay.
been on all these spells.
Is
But
it
I'll keep
a
that damage up there.
intelligence save? This one's an intelligence save though.
This is an intelligence save, yeah. So everybody give me an intelligence saving throw. What's funny is, had this one gone off while Frey was a stoat, she would have been immune to this.
Ah, yes.
So this would have been the one.
But we would have had 2 rounds of her not attacking us.
That's also true.
So-
She also would have been a stoat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Frey, I think you still have Bardic Inspiration.
You do.
Mm-hmm.
Sure do.
My intelligence saving throw is a -1.
Why would the DM exploit that? How dare he? Timbleweeds is also -1. While Robin's is a 2. This is just a
Yep.
chance for Edmund to flex.
I mean, yeah, exactly.
Although, I'm going to argue Valen is too far away because of her compulsion. I'm not going to make her...
Oh yeah.
I don't
Which
want
is
to do
gone now, also, right? She did it.
She essentially used her movement to run out of the
Yeah.
fight, yeah.
Okay.
it. Bardic Inspiration might help me here.
Yeah.
My D10.
I literally said it was a DC 15, so I think that's going to save your butt.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Nice. Something
So
inspired.
I guess the problem I have now is that actually I need to read my new ability. Hold on. 60
makes it two.
feet.
Oh, this is your...
The distance is a problem.
How dare the DM separate all of you? Why would he exploit...
Well, no. Instead of Frey, the inspiration passes on to Marbury.
Okay.
Now that she has used it successfully, it is
Marbury
infectiously passed to
does that
Marbury.
zoom in of Robert Redford in the meme of just nodding, but it's a fucking horde.
Yeah, flying
Yes.
looking at Frey, going, yeah.
I see the way you made that save.
Yep.
All right, well, if you make the save, you take half damage, so it's 16 psychic damage. Did anybody fail? Was it just Thimbleweed?
A number of us failed. It was a DC 15, right?
15. Thimbleweed and Valravn, I guess?
Yep. Yeah, I guess that's it. And yeah. Thimbleweed and Varava.
All right, so Thimbleweed and Valravn takes 32 psychic damage.
Jesus.
However, Thimbleweed got that resistance.
32?
And... Fuck you, Valravn. You
Yeah,
now have to
I know,
subtract
I
a d6 from all
I
your
know.
shit.
I got a fucking headache. I'm aware.
Who's got the headache now? Wait, is this what it's like? This is terrible.
This is what it feels like.
Is this what I've been doing to everybody? I'm a
This
monster.
is terrible.
So I would like to make an argument with the DM here
Go ahead.
about this because of the wording in synaptic static.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
It says each creature in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on that point.
All right, ignore all the radius stuff, because that's obviously hasn't been applying to any
I'm
of their
not
abilities.
talking about the radius. I'm talking about the words each creature. All of your little assholes are in that same area of spell effect.
They have also been immune to all these effects pretty clearly. Immune to psychic damage and immune to all their own abilities.
That's very convenient for you
It
to say now
is.
because you're being called out about it. And
It
you
works
weren't
out pretty
prepared
well when
for that.
you design the monsters,
Mhm.
I find. All right, so Thimbleweed and Valravn, you're under the effects of synaptic static, and I guess all of you take some amount of psychic damage. And then we start with Celeste.
Mm-hmm.
It
Wait,
was,
so we all took damage?
Yep.
If you made the
6
save, you take half
16.
damage.
Damage?
half of 32.
Half of 32, which is 16. Although, remember, both Celeste and Thimbleweed are also resistant to psychic damage, so that will also come into play.
All right.
Edmund's gonna have trouble surviving another round.
Yeah, Edmund's not looking so good over there. Or Valravn, for that matter.
Yeah. That psychic damage is bad.
And hey, I gave everybody a chance to gain that psychic resistance at the start.
All right. Let's just do the same thing we did earlier.
Yeah, 1 and 2 are both looking real messed up. They have taken a brutal onslaught of AoE attacks. 14 will hit for 7.
Ooh, 14 is not great.
14 is actually not going to hit. A rare miss.
Oh, man.
25 will hit. Sorry, for some reason the last week's poll I didn't hit the close button, so ignore the first thing. The MVPC poll is now available. That thing is looking real bad. Can Celeste? It would require another key point for a flurry. 16 does hit, but 5 is bad damage.
That's not gonna do it.
But it's not quite gonna do it.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
that's a
so low, so low.
Couldn't just give it to us with how long this fight is going.
I don't think so. I don't think I'm Captain America. No, I don't think I will. On that
You're
one.
level 14 now, motherfuckers.
Yeah. I always like to do that first fight after the new fresh level up to be like, hey,
Yeah.
I mean business now. All right, Lord Marbury.
All right, Marbury will see that 2 has been sufficiently damaged, and he will be confident that his hooves will finish it off.
Fly down like a little,
What?
I don't know.
Oh God, Marbury!
No. Can't quite. There's just so many tentacles. It's just swimming through a sea of
That's right. Yep.
serpentine creatures.
So he did not hit the. Yep.
All right, try and recharge to get those abilities back. That one gets it back. Kind of wants to grab that horse.
There's a horse in its
Grab
face.
that horse.
Trying to kick it in the face.
Yeah, you know that's fair. I think it is actually going to. It's gonna piss that creature off enough. Tentacles,
Oh, shit.
almost a crit.
Jesus.
Let's grab
Christ.
Lord Marbury for
All right,
18
all right.
bludgeoning and 12 psychic damage.
Come on now.
Is that 30 damage?
That is 30 damage.
And a
Marbury's to get
strength
away.
save,
So,
please.
all of a sudden, Marbury is like just panicking.
Yeah.
Strength save.
Yep, to avoid being grappled and
Nope.
restrained.
Nope.
Welcome to the tentacle zone.
He's already been here. It's not pleasant.
2 stars.
Yeah.
I hate it here. It stings. My head
2
hurts.
stars.
2 stars. You can't bring yourself to do a 1 star. Like, that's just rude.
It's just rude. That you know that's just a troll rating.
Right,
You know it's not real.
Because
You
people are
gotta
gonna
give it
ignore
to-
people ignore the
Yeah,
really
they'll
1
ignore the
stars. Like
1
I'm gonna ignore the
Exactly.
outliers. I want to pay attention to the
Yep.
middle ones.
Yep.
They're like 2 star. Well, okay, maybe there's some benefits to the tentacles. It's got its mind snare back. Edmund's still the closest target. We're gonna mind snare Edmund. And then intelligence save. Flex it for me.
He's trying to do you in, Edmund.
Edmund keeps blasting me with a fucking beam cannon. These things really don't like that. Oh, but the intelligence.
Yeah.
Reign Supreme, half damage from 19 and suffer none of the effects. Edmund's been tanking like a crazy man over here. And we're up to Thimbleweed. Reminder that you have to subtract the d6 from
Minus a 3.
attack rolls and ability checks, yeah.
You can move though, right?
Yeah, it's just, yeah, you can do everything normally. You just, whenever you attack, you have to subtract a d6 from the attack rolls.
This range is better. Okay. So, short bow. How about a 26? Number
Yeah,
1.
that will still hit.
9 damage.
Which one are we attacking?
Number 1.
Okay.
We'll favor foe it for another d4. We'll mighty storm it for another d8.
All right, with all those added bonuses, that 1 arrow takes it down.
Nice.
And then he gets an extra attack. If I can find
Yep.
it. There it is. He's going to subtract a 1 from this one. Your short bow number 2. For d8.
It really doesn't matter when you got a plus 12, does it?
Yep. It doesn't
9
hurt too
damage
bad.
to it.
Oh, now this is interesting.
Hmm.
Pegasus is currently grappled inside of these tentacles.
Yeah.
Thimbleweed just killed this creature.
You let the Pegasus go earlier. The same thing happened to the other one. They got blasted by a beam cannon.
Yeah, that's true.
I would argue that it loosens the grip as it dies.
Yeah, it probably does. It's like
even if Lord Marbury went down with him for a little while, he could fly out of that hole eventually.
Yeah. Yeah, if anything, it would probably he drags him a little bit as it dies, but he would be able to like wiggle out. Yeah, so if that was a player character, it'd probably be more fun rules for that. But for Lord Marbury, whatever.
You're going down.
Yeah, I can get dragged down a little bit.
And then, is he still headache? Oh, I have to roll intelligence, right?
I think you get to roll intelligence to try to stop that. Yeah.
Yeah.
15.
So.
Chad is also saying that the favorite foe does more damage now. The 8 at level 14.
Oh yeah.
Something we've been missing.
I will change that. Oh yeah, I didn't.
Vote Stoat. That is a great campaign slogan right there.
Vote Stoat.
Yep. Yeah, vote as her first order of business. She will make sure to ban all horses.
That's right. All stomping horses must go.
Yeah. Collared and leashed at all times.
Does a 14 save against the headache?
It does not.
How do 3 and 4 look?
3 is pretty wounded, and 4 is actually not too wounded.
Oh man.
It's you, Edmund.
As a bonus action, I'm gonna heal myself for 9.
Looks like you upcast it. So for 11.
What?
Is that right? It says higher level cast.
Oh yeah, you're right. I didn't read it right. You're right. Okay. I'm afraid to get close to these guys.
They've been trying to mind snare you this whole time.
I know.
But yeah, you notice when they get close, they also try to grab you.
All right. Well, that was a bonus action. I will. I don't know what to do. I'm stuck in the same place. Can these? I want to ask this question, but I wonder if these things can be pulled
Stymied both the spellcasters.
That's right.
closer to me. I will. Who cares? I'm gonna run up to it. 5, 10, 15, 20. I will green flame blade it. 31!
Whoa! There's a crit!
We got a crit here.
That's a good run then.
That was a good. You come rushing up, flames materialize out.
8 plus 7, 15.
Put it on the board.
And then it's gonna bounce to number 4 for 13 damage.
Nice.
Okay, wait, how much on number 3?
15.
15. And 13 in number 4? My goodness.
Yeah. Now,
That was impressive.
I guess it wasn't part of the attack roll. I don't know. Does the bounce count as a double dice? Or is that like an additional thing as part of the spell?
What do you mean?
Like the crit, the rolling the dice twice.
No, I don't think it counts.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, Roll20's not doing it, so I guess it would be assumed.
Well, I have it typed in separate.
Oh, okay.
You can look it up. I'll follow precedent if there's. I'm sure it's come up before. People crit on Green Flame Blade. Maybe chat can help us with that. Does the extra bounce from a Green Flame Blade also receive the bonus of a critical hit?
I guess I get your question.
In addition to
This damage is not affected by the critical hit. That's like immediately an answer.
Oh, really?
Yep, the additional damage of the green flame is not increased as a result of the
Okay,
of a
so you get
critical.
the
So it's
you
like,
get the initial damage, you
yeah.
get the fire damage, you get the bounce thing as
the
initial.
bounce does it, which is how Roll20 is doing it. So
Okay.
yes, yeah.
Well, again, I typed it. It's a separate button I pushed.
Oh, right.
yeah,
it
so
is.
Roll20 wouldn't do it either way.
But
Yeah.
do you have to roll for the crit? Some sort of save?
Oh, you're right. Massive damage. You're right. That would be con save for half the. I finally made a save, you guys. Holy shit! That's like the first save they've made, I think. Good lord. All right. Well, Robin, you got the headache, sir. Whoops, I didn't mean to skip you. Sorry.
Opportunity.
I sure do, but Robin feels dumb that he didn't remember that he had something that he probably should have used at the very beginning of this fight.
Nah.
And that's an item that he's attuned to. I don't know why I forgot I had this. He's going to attempt to hold monster at one of these giant ass tentacle creatures.
Yeah, there you go. I was like, you guys have so many options at these levels.
Yeah. So for 5, that's be like going through all of my things.
Yeah.
So for 5 charges, he is going to cast Hold Monster on number 4.
Okay.
Which I have to look up Hold Monster. I don't know exactly what the rules are there. I'm not sure. Also, not sure if this uses my save.
It says DC 17 on here.
Oh, it does. Okay. It must save on a Wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration.
That's bad.
At the end of each of its turns, it can retry the save. Oh, motherfucker!
Oh, shit. I'm making the save now. You should have unsettling words.
I should have used an unsettling words.
Oh, yeah. That would have been a good use of it.
Yeah.
Although, not a for sure. I actually rolled a pretty damn good save.
Yeah.
21.
But he will also, sing that thing going in for kills. He will, write some words about Edmund's stoicism in the face of such terrible damage being done to him.
Yeah.
And he will give Edmund a bardic inspiration.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Now, this thing, seeing both you and Frey, let's see who it's going to target. Frey, you get to get the Mind Snare. For a DC 16 intelligence save. Attempt to slow your thoughts. A little bit of time left in the MVPC poll if you want to vote. Alright, you take 20 psychic damage. And you have to choose to get an action, bonus action, or move next turn. You only get one of the 3.
That's bad for you. We need you to move and attack.
And it is your turn next. I think you are muted. Maybe.
Good, you couldn't hear me calling you an asshole. Fine.
Yeah, that is particularly bad for you, yes.
Yeah. Dance away from my enemies, will you? Level 14, man. I gotta come up with like all custom monsters now.
I will take my action.
Huh?
Yeah, that's a good
I'll
choice.
take an attack action, and I'm going to shoot it with a laser pistol.
Yeah.
There you go.
Because I've got laser pistols.
Time for the laser pistols.
Okay. Let's see here. Or I can hit it with snowballs.
Which would be more damage?
A
Laser
tough
pistol or
choice.
snowballs?
Laser pistol or snowball. Alright, we'll go laser pistol. Then I can hit it twice at least.
Nice.
Yeah, 3 is a lot more injured than 4, but 4 is the one that just mind snared you.
I don't know which one mine snared me technically because they all look the same, and Frey would not pay that close attention to it. So we'll go with 3 because it looks like the weaker of the 2.
It is severely bloodied.
That's not gonna do it.
Does not.
No,
That'll do it though.
that'll.
It does.
8.
Okay.
What did I roll on the 11? I rolled a 9. Okay.
Yep.
You have a +2 with the pistol, yeah. Which, I mean, hitting, yeah, that was still impressive. You hit with the damn thing. You've actually hit with the pistols quite a bit. Alright.
I have a +2 to hit. This is using my dex.
And you're not proficient with it, so yeah, that's
Yeah.
It's just
right,
a straight
yeah.
X, yeah.
Yeah. It's we take what do you call it? Take for granted how much we're proficient with all the weapons we use. When
Yeah.
you don't, it's just your modifier. Yeah.
Valen comes running back and has peace of mind to unleash
Welcome back, Valen.
another blight. Do 2 of these, I guess, and she's comes back and sees Edmund like just bleeding profusely, so fires one off at this creature that does the same damage. Con save makes, but it takes half damage.
Yep.
Says, I think we've almost got them.
I think so.
We?
Yeah.
We.
Spent half this fight running, dear.
Yeah. Start of the round, you feel 2 of them, which they could just barely get this effect off. But now, oh, this is actually a fun one. This is a contested strength check against their ability, which is a +6. So I need everybody. You feel like psychically being held and lifted off the ground. However, this is a contested strength check, so I need everybody to give me a strength check. Not a save, but a check.
Okay.
Ooh, I rolled pretty good though. It's against a 19.
That's yeah.
You gotta do a 19 or higher. Lord
That was
Marbury.
Valravn, but that was Valravn.
That was
actually.
Valravn, okay.
Valravn has a -1. That's
All
why
right, Valravn makes the strength
that's
save at the
that's a
-1.
crit, by the way. That is a crit.
I'm putting it
That's-
down as a crit. Yep, it's a lot of them tonight. For sure.
Marbury does not quite make it. It's so close. Well, Marbury and Edmund also have Bardic Inspiration, so Marbury will use Bardic Inspiration. And he will make it.
Wow. Okay. Thimbleweed, Frey, Celeste. I gotta roll for Valen. Surprise, this actually worked so well. Of course, Valen fails. All of you are lifted into the air 30 feet and restrained as you feel yourself telekinetically like just lifted off the ground and held in place.
Wait, who all is in this condition?
Thimbleweed.
Celeste,
Anybody
yes.
rolled less than a 19, basically.
Okay,
So
okay.
that's what I rolled, was like a test check. Thimbleweed, Frey, Celeste, and Valen
Okay.
are all lifted 30 feet in the air and restrained. Yeah, that's just because I just happened to roll really fucking good on
Yep.
that check, too.
3 feet in the air from where they're at.
From
right
where they're
now?
at, yes. Yeah,
Okay.
30 feet in the air from where you're at and restrained. Other than that, you can still take your action. Don't think you have a chance to get out of it.
There's no escape. Yes.
Yeah.
Just held in the air.
I think, essentially, if they would do it against next round, they would have to do the effect again to make another check, but obviously they've been doing different things each time. Alright, so you can still take your Celeste's, Heather.
Mm-hmm.
You
I was
are...
waiting for you to finish with what you were talking about
You
here.
have the restrained condition.
What does that mean? I just can't move.
Speed becomes 0. You have disadvantage on attack rolls. Attack rolls against you have advantage. Advantage on dex saves.
Okay, well,
Wait, so the fucking weakest people in the party all made the strength
Yep,
save? Can we talk
yep.
about that
It's
for a second?
It's a little weird.
I'm startled. Edmund and Valravn, both,
And the horse.
and the horse
are
the ones who
it.
made the fucking strength save.
all right. So we're gonna be
Or
doing
check.
some radiant
Yeah.
sunbolts here.
Yeah. Yeah, thankfully Celeste is actually almost just as effective at range.
Yeah, and then I get to spend a key point, and I can do it twice as a bonus action.
Yep.
So I can effectively do the radiant sunbolt 4 times.
Yes.
So number 3 first.
Just blast them till they're dead.
First, she started shooting, and she missed the first time.
Yep.
She's a little.
You have disadvantage while you're restrained also.
Does it matter? I missed.
That does miss, yes.
Okay. 14 hits though.
It does not.
That's 2.
No, it doesn't.
Just say with enough confidence. Make the DM doubt
Just
himself.
thought I
We're
would be like, roll along. Yeah.
Fine. 19 will hit
Yes, 19 hits.
for 12.
nice.
All right, it's looking real fucking bad now.
15?
Does not.
Sure it does.
Oh, Jesus.
Does not. You guys have been, nailing all these attacks. These are the first kind of middling attacks we've had.
Or you've actually found its AC. Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
I need you guys to kill number 3.
Yeah, before it's about to fuck up Edmund something ferocious. It's gonna come down to Lord Marbury.
I mean, Marbury can try, but he hasn't hit a damn one of these things so far.
Not since he squashed that stoat.
That's right. Yeah, the stone's the only thing that he's successfully attacked all day. Alright, Marbury's gonna come in. Even though he's got very
Dave, the
few hit points
Artificer.
left. Oh, no!
No.
He can't hit anything!
He has taken a lot of damage, though. He has.
He has.
He's
He's taken a
tanked.
lot of damage.
He's tanked pretty well.
And he might die now, depending on what this thing does.
He might. So that thing is not even going to mind snare. It is too gleeful at trying to take out Edmund for having blasted all of its brethren. So, tentacle attack on Edmund. 20.
Makes it.
As much as you guys are making the saves, I've been nailing with all these attacks.
Yep. Oh my goodness.
14 bludgeoning and 7 psychic damage. Actually, kind of a little bit on the lower end, I think, on damage.
Well, that's good, because...
21 total. Yeah, and then once again, you got to make that save or be grappled and restrained.
Strength saving throw.
Or grabbed by the ghoulies.
Seems like a good time to use one of these.
Yeah. Flash of genius.
yes,
Another flash of
yes.
genius comes out.
Aye.
Yeah, Edmund's not looking so hot. Perhaps Thimbleweed, who is restrained and lifted in the air, but obviously still has his bow.
I will help you, Edmund. He will. Short bow number 3.
Disadvantage.
What?
As being restrained, you have disadvantage on attack rolls.
You do?
Yes, look I am just getting fucking questioned tonight, like nobody's business.
Alright, fine.
Y'all are really
18.
testing me.
Because
18.
we all know you are full of cockamamie rules
Eight.
that you will change at the drop of a hat to suit your best interest.
You know what? This just in. Your character falls unconscious. Yes, 18 does hit.
See? Told you. I become a stoat again.
That's right.
What he doesn't know is that's what I wanted all along.
Favorite foe is 1d8 for another 8 damage.
That will end this creature's existence.
Oh my god.
Thimbleweed getting the kills.
And then he's gonna extra attack. You're welcome, Edmonds. Conversation this whole battle yet. How about a 16
That does hit. You have found its AC.
Yeah.
or 9?
Damage.
And where is Mighty Swarm? Gives me another D8 for this one. So another 8.
That's only once per turn, right? Or did you not do it on the first one?
It died before I could use it.
Gotcha.
Mm.
All right, that one's looking pretty wounded now.
Edmund's turn, huh?
One's turn, yep. Are not restrained and not dead. Congratulations.
Alright. Let's us bonus action healing word. Alright, that's a bonus action, right?
Yes.
Description. Yeah, okay, so 7.
You hit that one.
23. What was that for?
You notice that now that there's only one left, this one's having to actually concentrate on the ongoing spell effect.
Did it make it?
I did. It's a DC 10.
Alright, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. I'm gonna hope that we all kill it. Oh wait, I had to depend on Valravn. Never mind.
Then it goes. Yeah. Yeah.
Never mind. Where was I here?
Yes.
We're not gonna kill it.
I'm impressed. Yeah, it's getting closer to it. No hit points.
Well, yeah, I thought we could kill it soon, but I don't trust Valravn. Well, unfortunately, I changed my ranged attack, so we'll have to see it another day. He will... What is this here? I'm just going to focus on healing. I have a... Oh my gosh, my list is so long. A spell storing item. So I have an item that has the spell healing word in it. So I'm going to do it again. So another 7.
Keep yourself alive.
Not for spell slots. That uses one of the charges. I heal another 7, and that is the end of my turn. And you know what? I'm actually going to run behind this bench.
Yeah.
Hide behind a bench.
You've been pretty cavalier for how many hit points you've lost. Both spellcasters have been taking a bunch of damage.
Right. Oh, goodness. Yeah, Valravn really doesn't have any... Yeah. What he's going to do is he is going to... He's going to viciously mock this worm as it flails about in the sky. He's going to write some words about its losing all of its other limbs and realizing only one of itself was left.
Mm-hmm.
It quaked in fear. I'm not going to do any damage with this. I know. But if he fails, he will have disadvantage on his next attack.
All right, I'll allow it.
Oh my god!
I'm not missing any.
I'm doing jack shit in this fight. By the way, I hope everybody knows.
I mean, technically, Lord Marbury is all you, right?
Well, he's taking. I mean, if eating attacks is doing something in a fight, then Lord Marbury is doing something.
He's taking 50. According to my looking at it, he's taking 50 hit points worth of attack. So.
Yep, for sure.
You've got a bardic if you want to give it out. I don't. All right, maybe.
I do. And who's going next? Yeah, he will give it to Frey. He'll write some words about Frey.
Flying in the air.
Prevailing despite her current levitating state.
Yeah.
Frey flies through the air with the greatest of ease.
Ooh, and it gets the mind snare back.
So you might need this right now.
Love to see it.
Valravn, by the way, just so you know, is literally cowering under the stair overhang.
Yeah, it'll move down and choose between Frey and Valen this time.
Hmm.
Seem to be not the most tactically aware. They seem more crazed than anything. With the Mind Snare, so Valen
Oh dear.
has to make an intelligence save, which she shits the bed on completely.
She's got a +6 and she rolled a 1.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Taking 24 psychic damage and only able to do one thing.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Frey, restrained and being held in the air currently.
Just means I have disadvantage on attacks, right?
Attack, yes. Attack rolls, you have disadvantage.
Okay. Laser pistol!
Also
That's
got
all I can do.
really good luck on recharging its abilities, all of their abilities this whole
Don't you
time.
have a javelin too?
I'm not throwing my javelin and letting it go down that damn hole.
Oh, can you not get it? You have to retrieve it. I forgot how
Yeah.
that worked. Okay, that's fair.
I miss.
Yep. Pew pew.
So Valen can only do an action, which is fine. She can't do Blight anymore, so her usefulness has gone way down. She will just try to chill touch. And absolutely just, she's like spinning.
Yep, she's
just spinning end over end
Yep.
while being held in there. At the start of the round, you see that this creature is unable to produce any special effects, and the current one ends. Which means everybody being held falls 30 feet down. Which is 3d6. So everybody that's held, just give me a 3d6. That's how much bludgeoning damage you take. Which is Thimbleweed, Celeste, Valen, and Frey. I'll roll for Valen. God.
Are we allowed to take a bonus action right now?
No. This is ongoing effect that had just ended.
Celeste takes no damage because she has slow fall.
True.
That's true.
Alright.
Oh yeah, Frey, you could have added your bardic inspiration to one of those laser pistol attacks. I forgot.
Oh, I could have?
Yeah.
I guess I could do that on the 11 and see if that would hit.
Try.
We'll do that first.
Like 2 turns later in hindsight. Nope.
Nope. I mean, technically I'm lucky and I could reroll the 1.
It's a D10.
Uh-huh.
It's not, I don't think it works on a D.
Attack roll, ability checks, or saving throws. Yeah, those things. Alright, so 3d6. 3d6. Oh, yay.
Alright, it's Celeste's turn. I'd love to start fudging some numbers, but you guys haven't fucking hit this thing in like 4 turns.
And whose fault is
It
that?
suddenly just suffers a
cannot
convenient
touch
brain
it.
aneurysm.
Suddenly it's vulnerable to psychic damage.
That's right. Becomes so emotionally distraught.
Okay. Alright, so we're there. And now it's no longer with disadvantage.
Nope.
Normal attacks.
Yep.
You're not fucking with
Sweet,
this guy anymore.
sweet radiant sunbolts again. Because I can do 4 of them. No. That one will do it.
Yeah.
Yep, 26.
That one will do it.
9, 19, hit for 11.
That one will do
A
it.
flurry of blows. We'll do it for another 11. Yep, it's looking pretty fucking bad now. One weirdly hadn't gotten hardly touched at all in this fight. I think all the AoEs were like either
Well,
making the saves.
It was outside the laser blast.
Oh, is that what it was? Okay.
It was the one that was not getting hit of
Yeah.
the 4 of the 5. Yeah.
Speediest one of all.
That's right.
Or Marbury, would you like a chance to hit one?
Marbury is just indignant at his failures. he needs to hit something. Even though he could die. Oh my god!
Still can't. You should have been given the Bardics to Lord Marbury.
Oh, he does. No,
does he
I
have
used it actually. I used it on a saving throw.
Okay.
I did give it to him earlier, and then I used it.
Okay. Alas.
But you're right. He needs it. Of everybody, he needs it the most.
He's been having so many attack opportunities and
Yep.
missing.
Yeah. If Lord Marbury misses, an arrow comes flying
There you go.
Yep. Do it.
22.
for 6 plus
No.
1d8 plus 1d8. He gets to re-roll the 1. No, wait. Piercer.
He does get to reroll the 1 on the damage. Yeah, right.
Is that for bugs though?
I think
Bugs for
that's
piercing damage?
for his normal damage. I think.
Oh, I did roll a 1. Okay.
Any attack
yeah.
that deals piercing damage.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, I didn't realize that was a 1. So let me just click it again. So a 9.
Oh
There we go.
damn. Oh, okay. That's you rolling a 4. Okay, so instead of a 6, it's a 9. Yeah.
Yeah, so 13.
Okay.
Attack number 1.
Yep.
That's good. Give me another one.
Attack number 2. Just quick rapid succession. Pew, pew. And then
3.
11. This one. Still up?
It is.
He's.
It was a volley of
We
blows.
haven't touched him.
It's looking real fucking bad though. Yeah, it hadn't been touched much.
All right. Edmund feels emboldened. by how he
Yeah.
goes.
Let's see it.
Hope for the best. He's going to show off a new skill.
Oh snap.
It is a cantrip. I replaced my Thorn Whip and take inspiration from the what was that game we played with the wands and the lightning and all that?
Oh, chain lightning. Yeah, I think it was really called chain lightning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Picks up lightning lure.
Oh.
Whoops. Ignore. No, that's wait.
For 5 damage. That's all right.
If he fails on a strength saving throw, so my Thorn Whip I had to roll to hit,
Yeah.
which may not have been too bad. This one is a strength saving throw against
Okay.
my spell for DC of 18.
Oh,
Gotcha.
okay.
Fails, then I pull it and then do damage.
Damn, you just did 20 lightning damage on a cantrip?
Yeah.
Shit.
That's a can.
If-
Whoa.
If it gets pulled to me,
If,
so
if,
first,
it, if it fails to save, yeah, it's a save or suck, right? There's nothing if it doesn't.
so I'm
make
hoping
the-
my 18's pretty good.
Oh,
but
it's
I
because
don't
at
know.
11th, yeah, it just keeps scaling up. So cantrips just
Yep.
reach that next. Yeah, he also rolled almost completely max damage on a 3d8.
That's true. Yeah. Good show
You
off.
guys have
the
not
first time he
tested their
uses it.
strength save yet, and yet I've finally missed a
Ah!
save. Wow.
So he gets pulled 10 feet towards me, and if he is within 5 feet of me, he takes that damage.
So very dramatically, you cast this. Describe to me what it looks like when you're doing this.
I mean, it looks like the lightning, or like the Thorn Whip as well. Like this whip just
Oh,
kind of
like
shoots out
a
with
whip.
lightning
Okay, and you like
charges
grapple him
flying.
with it. Yeah.
And it's like against his strength, whether it like latches on or not, and then I pull him.
Yeah, you
And then
do
is
that,
it-
and you just kind of.
I snap him back towards me, and then the whip just all compresses and explodes on him.
When you feel it like snap, you feel something crack like inside of its body, and then as it compresses back, you see it just suddenly like with all those scorch marks around it, just slumps down and falls down into the depths.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. And the area is quiet once again.
I will remind
Congratulations,
my
that was the
DM
Wells-
husband that I have to get up very soon.
That was the Wellspring of Answers. Yeah, we got a softball game to get to it. 9 a.m. Yay.
Yay.
I'm
Wait,
leaving
so
about 7:30 in the morning. Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
What was the benefit of that? What did we get from that?
Celeste and Thimbleweed have resistance to psychic damage still.
Oh. Is that they were able to utilize in the terrible fight that almost killed 3 of us?
Yeah.
Now we're just gonna long rest and gonna lose it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna say like now we're just gonna rest and lose it because we took so much damage.
Let me complete the poll again. Bray, I believe you were the MVPC. Yes.
Okay.
Of
Sweet.
this session.
Yay.
Stoked for A.
Snow Prey.
Who got stopped by a horse? A gemstone.
Found a gemstone worth 100 gold pieces. Do I have a macro for that one? I don't actually know.
Negative. There's 50 and then 10.
Scroll all the way down to the bottom, and I think there should be.
There it is.
Oh, I see. What? Crucibarrel?
Sure. I don't know how you pronounce that either.
I don't know what that is.
CH.
It's when Chris isn't drunk. Chris sober.
It's the rare crucibarrel.
It's the rare Chris sober.
All right, it's a little like greenish, yellowish, star-shaped gem.
Yeah, we learned something.
Yeah.
It's an illuminate of beryllium with the formula BeAl2O4.
Excellent. All right. Well, you guys have completed the Wellspring of Answers. Probably let you guys short rest next time, but for now, I think that will do it for this session of Rime of the Frostmaiden. Thank you to Chris, Heather, and Raymond for playing, and thank you to all the wonderful fans for watching, and the patrons. Shoutouts to Platinum patrons Joe, Will, Thomas, Stan, Brennan, Genocider, David, Eclectic, Roleplay Roll, Christopher, Brian, William, David, Corey, Koa, 1337, Matthew, Big Nut, John, Chris, Scott, Gene, Eric, Socks, Dan, Tyler, and Nathan. And gold patrons RPG, Papercrafts, Pretty Boy, and Yuma, Marcus, Dead Lizard Lounge, Sam, Lippy Spuds, Jerome, Nathan, Fastica, Tortoise, Scott, Refus, Carolyn, and William. Thank you all very much for your support. Live streaming our D&D adventures every week, and we will see you next time.
See you then.
Apparently, it's one of the most expensive gemstones in the world.
Really?
It's very rare. So there's versions of it that are very rare, like Alexandrite.
Oh, Alexandrite's a version of it? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And it is pronounced Chrysoberyl. So it's Chris O'Barrel.
Chris O'Barrel.
Chris O'Barrel.
All right.
It's like Barrel of Monkeys, but
Yeah.
Chris
A
Barrels.
bunch of Chris's.
Chris O'Barrel.